box. All right. Booty! Behind every locked door lies a hidden treasure. Just
Oh my
waiting to
god,
be
shut up.
claimed. Can't you hear it calling to you? It's all like, Naomi, your name's Aimon spelled backwards.
It is I mode backwards. Shut up.
Natsuki's quiet. She doesn't like watching me eat this cupcake ass first.
When I can't talk, I do lip trills. Here's some. Prerequisites. Backgrounds are so beautiful.
What place is this?
It's the flower patch. And you're never gonna get your letter back now. Sorry, that was my bad. I want to frolic. Okay, I'm just gonna frolic real quick. It's just yeah. Okay. This is a quick little frolic, guys. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Look at the bunny statues! Actually, can I get a fact check? Can I get, chat is the new Alexa. Chat, can I get a definition of capiche, please? Spelled C-A-P-I, sheesh. Sorry, an actual, this is C-A-P-I-C-H-E, I believe. Capiche? Or is it extra fancy and it's like C-A-P-I-C with a squiggly above it? Language is so fun.
In reality,
I wish
all
I
this
knew
time
more
it's
of
with a
them.
K.
Oh my gosh! It's
Not even a
been
C.
Kapiki this whole time.
No, wrong C. Not Kapiki.
Was about my day. I had no idea what was happening to me until I freaking got home. My mom was
That's
like, oh,
crazy.
yeah, just my whole day. Just whatever. Great, cool, wonderful. Anyway.
Didn't you go to the bathroom?
I did. I just didn't understand what was happening.
You just...
My mom didn't tell me yet.
That's whack.
Or
I thought
she
I was
did
dying.
and I didn't pay attention. I thought I was too. I was just,
You just went
I
about
didn't
your
wanna
day.
tell anyone.
You just were like,
Yeah, I
it's
don't know why
okay,
I
I'll
didn't think
die in
fast to go to the
silence.
nurse. Yeah, I just don't want to inconvenience anyone. It's alright. I'm sure it'll go away after I pass.
Well, this is it. This is...
You know, it's been a good 12 years. I'm ready.
All right, Caesar Julianus. Oop. I'm sorry, I was thinking of Orange Julius. That's why I said that. I was like, oh, I could go for a smoothie. You're so right. Never mind. Julius Caesar. Sorry, bud. You've been replaced in my brain by a smoothie shop at the mall. Meeny, miny. Oops. Oh, don't get too close. Oh. Rolo, what did you do? Nothing. I didn't even mow it yet. Oh, I didn't even mow yet. I read that so wrong. No.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like comparably.
Comparably.
It's comparably.
Comparably. Okay, yeah, comparably. Sure.
Yeah. I I've heard the word. I know how to say it. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. I have to take a drink. My lips are sticking to everything.
I felt that.
Mouth dry. Arm spaghetti.
Arm spaghetti. Moms are sweaty.
Deskies, please! Out. Cupcakes! Let out a long sigh. Went a little something like this.
Absolutely drained. No life.
Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Cupcakes!
Hell yeah. Cupcakes. Don't even know.
Very full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Wham!
Hi-ya! Everyone! The new member is here! And she, like, throws me in on top of a pile of desks that they've, like, prepared. There's, like, some lettuce stuff below me. It's kind of weird. I don't know what to think. One of them shoves an apple in my mouth. I told you not to call me a new—
What?
Oh, they're gonna eat him. Obviously. What do you think literature club is? Cannibalism.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cannibalism. Makes sense.
Sayori and Natsuki, I have to take a drink. My lips are sticking to everything.
I felt that.
Mouth dry. Arm spaghetti.
Arm spaghetti. Moms are sweaty.
Deskies, please!
Don't
I
spit.
have to read.
Picking.
Nothing. Oh.
I
Oh. Yeah?
didn't open that! I didn't do it! How dare you! How dare you! Get out of here! No! What? Shut the appropriate amount, you jerk!
Oh gosh. And this is why we don't let Luna play the Hork.
No! Eskies, no!
I cannot wait for us to play Corpse.
Ah! Holy moly! Oh my god! That's an old mirror, alright! Seems to be on the fritz! Oh, jeez. Okay. Get after those pots so we can go put out the fire to save the paper to get the thing. It's already burnt to a crisp. I don't know why we're taking so long. Oh god. That spooked me. Spooked me some. Dude! It is the mightiest of battle cries. I do say so myself. Those who hear it tremble in fear of the mighty Doot. Working? Is it? Yeah! Everything's working! Woohoo! Good morning, everyone! Hello, good morning! I hope you're all having a wonderful day. My name is Lunatictacular. I'm a bunny girl. And I know today I look quite different. As you can see, we're playing the rest of Witchy Life Story, so that explains the witch hatch. Witch hat. Blah. I didn't do my lip trills. Do I start with a morning trill? Anybody? Morning trill? Let me see if I can. I'm gonna warm my lips up. Good morning, Jack Noman. Hello. Welcome in. You're just in time for some lip trills. Let's see. We gotta warm up our lips, so we got. Okay. They are warm. My lips are warmed up. Here we go. You might be wondering why I have a mustache on this morning. Well, as every stream day of November, I will be wearing a mustache for Movember, which is in awareness of men's health and men's mental health. So, if you have any questions or you'd like to help out in supporting men's health awareness, you can type in !Mo into the Twitch chat, and that'll come up with a link to the charity. It's also a wonderful resource for information if you don't know, and just something I really like it if everybody took a peek at. I'll throw it in the chat now. Right there. Boom. Mo. So if you'd like to know Mo, go there. You know where to go. There we go. Yeah. You want to know Mo? You know where to go. Yeah, I'm clever. I'm a poet. Impressed. But it's actually kind of near and dear to my heart. Even if game audio is a tad too loud, voice too quiet. Oh, thank you so much for letting me know. Let me go over there and fix that. You guys, we're jamming out. Scoot in. I have my mic up as much as I can, but yeah, I can see on the little bars there. But this is a topic that I hold very near and dear to my heart. I've had a lot of wonderful men in my life, and to find out that one one man every minute worldwide is being lost to suicide. So it's kind of a big deal. That's a lot of guys. That's a lot of men. We're gonna run out of men at this rate. So probably a lot of really good ones. Anyway, if you know a man who might be struggling with mental health, reach out. A lot of times guys these days aren't taught, or for a long time even, men haven't been taught to embrace their feelings or express them or reach out for help. They've been taught the opposite. So you gotta do the reaching. Otherwise, if you'd like to support the charity, !Mo will take you to the website. That organization has helped raise funds for over 1,300 men's health and mental health awareness worldwide. So, yay! Okay, onward! I have a festival to do. Last time on Witchy Life Story, Rosemary Von Teasel was trying to just get to the full moon so that she could do a super powerful spell / ritual that would fix everyone's problems. And she wouldn't have to stay around for the whole 2 weeks until the festival that she's supposed to be here for, right? So we did a lot of favors. We helped people with their issues, or what they thought their issues were. But really, Rosemary was kind of half-assing it the whole time with the intention of dipping as soon as she could. This came to light at the full moon, as well as many of Rosemary's other sins, being that she's a bit of a prankster who wrote a bunch of bogus articles to a popular witch magazine, and one of the locals does the rituals, and a lot of them are bad and have terrible consequences when backfired. So, we got in trouble for that. We got in trouble for being half-ass about everything, and, well, what can we do? We're just an 18-year-old young witch who's from a prestigious family of witches. What are we supposed to do? Just saying. Anyway, so we got in trouble, but we all talked it out. Big town powwow at the fountain on the full moon. And they're letting me stay instead of lighting me on fire. What? Huh, it's treat time. Ah! Okay. One crow treat coming up. Now that's enough for today. Gran says too many treats are bad for your beak. Oh yeah, there's a fashion aspect to this game too. I very much like it. But let's go to bed. It is time to end the day, and when new day arrives, we will be on our way to festival making time. So we're still getting orders. People don't hate us. I think that everything coming to light was a good thing. Is it crystal time? One crow treat coming up. Yeah, he brings us cool crystals. Ooh, beautiful. What did you get this time? It's a Celestine. This one is one of my favorites. Such a nice shade of blue. Gran would like this one too. I'll have to show it to her when we see her again. I think Rosemary's coming to be quite a good little witch. I think she's a good girl now. For now though, we'll put it away for safekeeping. On my rock altar. Oh, dang it. It won't let me do it yet. Okay. So let's check out our orders. I really like this game. It is a chill time. It's just a nice, just chill times. Why is my voice so quiet? Right. I have 7 voices to do in this. The reason I couldn't finish it last time is just 6 hours was too much. Dear Rosemary, I think I'm ready to take the first steps towards leaving Flora, but I won't lie. The idea of leaving makes me nervous. I wish there was some way to take Flora with me wherever I go. Are there incense or anything that could help? Sincerely, Ruth. So this lady has been the mayor for 40 years. And she wants to leave. She wants to explore the world. She became mayor so early and then never got to leave. She loves the town, so she hasn't wanted to give up, but she's just lost her spice for it, you know? Her love of the work has started to become more a work of the work. Hello, Rosemary. I am a sad grump. Pat. Okay, Jean. I'm a sad grump who needs to be kinder to myself. I can't keep letting mean people get to me. Do you have charm for that? Best regards, Jean. He's opening up! I'm so jazzed about that. Okay. He's a sad grump. Look at this. Okay, so we were solving the problems they thought they had. They were all kind of trying to lie to themselves. The mayor was trying to get us to help her do a better job at being mayor and get focused, and I think she was just trying to relax a little bit as well. And then Jean here was just trying to, like, I need something to help me bake better, you know? But in reality, he needs to let go of the one bad critic he's ever gotten. Rosemary, I think I figured it, the music. Okay. I think I figured out the music for the festival, but I still have to perform it. I think the piece is really good. I just can't imagine myself playing with confidence. Maybe some incense to help me summon up the courage could help? Thank you, Devin. This guy, confidence has been the theme for him the whole time. Or them. But it's kind of confidence in the right place, right? Devin was pushing themselves to please everyone around them when really they needed to push themselves to be confident for them, you know? Pretty cool. It's a pretty cool game. Let's go out to the garden. Good morning, Bird Force! Thank you for the butt pokes. Speaking of butt pokes, men of a certain age, I know it can be scary, but your life depends on it. You gotta head to that doctor, bud. You gotta get the poke. I'm sorry, but it's important for your health. A lot of times I've heard this saying, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when you get prostate cancer. So go get it checked out and live longer. For all of us. Thanks for coming in with that great, that great reminder, Bird. Oh no! Oh, I think I did a good job. Come on, it's important. It's not just mental health; it's men's health. I think I'm gonna die of lung cancer before prostate cancer. Well, health in general, also, Bird. Just go to a doctor. We don't want you to die. Just general health, even. And the sooner the better. If you take care and keep maintenance of yourself, then that's less problems down the road. Wow. I have not needed this compost. Let's go put compost on stuff. Here we go. Ah! Bird. For dying of cancer? No, not if you go see the appropriate doctors. You can catch it before it becomes an issue. Right now we're just gardening. Gardening? Ooh! Thank you so much for that resub! Ah! Axtonian! Jeez! Thanks for that prime sub. I feel all special. Okay. Anyway, how are you doing this morning? Okay. Okay. Egg. Who's Ruth? She needs some plus sign with some pank and little lady with horns. Got it. I don't know what that sign is called. Is Taurus? What is it? I don't know the words. I'm sure it'll tell me in the book. Okay. Plants with plus signs. Oh, incense. That's a charm. That's it. Lavender. It's alright. It's my day off. It's heckin' cold. Yeah, man! It got cold last night. A whole cold, you know, like a little snap. A cold snap. Did you get it? It's lame. I'm lame. Why do you guys come here? But, it was nice. I live on the 3rd floor, so I don't really have to turn my heater on very much. Yar. My house was real chilly. 26! Oh! Woo! Memory incense. That's lovely. Keep craft. I love how cute everything is, too. Gene needs a charm to be kinder to himself. Don't we all? Alright, so that's lavender. Hollyhock and aluminium. Allium. There we go. Yeah, I'm wearing my wool socks officially. It's sock season. I'm socking it up. Release charm. Nice. 7 cents for courage. Of course. Have camel. With oops. Hey. Cool. Yeah. This is such a pleasant game. Confidence and sense. Cute. Alright. I am home. What am I doing? Village. Alright, so we can talk to everybody. I guess we'll go around in the circle like we usually do. On your way to the town square, you see Jonas and the dog running around outside together. Cuties. Look at them. Same energy. Oh, they're so perfect together. Man, we look great. My coffee got cold while I was working out this morning. It's so gross now. Come here, boy. Wait, did I do it? Yeah, come here, boy. Waff. It looks like someone finally got a bath. Oh, yes he did. And now you're a beautiful boy, aren't you? Oh, look at his little shiny face. What a cutie. Have you given him a name yet? Oh, right. You forgot to give him a name. No, I just forgot to mention it. Rosemary meets Caesar. Pork, 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 pork. He's settling pretty well, I think. I'll take him down to the festival site later today and introduce him to everyone. You're gonna come with me everywhere I go, right, boy? Oh, he has a therapy dog. I love him. I love them both. I knew this would happen. I would have to sing all the words you say I have to sing. Everywhere. Even on dates. Why do you not like him? Does it matter if I like him? I mean, maybe, 'cause he's always gonna be near me. So if you wanna be near me, cough. Rosemary! That's not my name. Ramsey and I might be able to get used to having a dog around. Really? Really? But only if he's a good boy. And you are a good boy. Right, Caesar? Are you guys enjoying this musical? I don't know how much time has elapsed. How long is it supposed to be for, Aristonian? Am I actually gonna be singing for 5 straight minutes? How long has it been? This is the first time anyone's ever redeemed it. Okay, so is there a main goal, or are you just some local remedies dealer / therapist? Yes. The reason that Rosemary was sent to town, to this town, was to help them get ready for a harvest festival. And the... that was terrible. Why did I put that there? Why did I do this to myself? Okay. So once the festival arrives, we'll see if we, want to stay or not, but, who's to say? Who's to say? Some of my crew members also have dogs. They've been helping me figure things out. Caesar is my first pet, so I've learned a lot. That new love charm you made me must have been pretty potent. I'm so in love with my dog. I care about people and stuff, but I've never felt this way before. Like, I've always liked animals, but having an actual pet feels so different. I can't speak to pets, but witches are pretty close to their familiars. Yeah, they're kind of like a partner, right? Yep. Well, except when you say your spell is too powerful, they don't let you nap, they tell you not to eat strange fungus, when they don't let you nap. I tried explaining that napping is just a form of deep meditation to Ramsey, but he didn't buy it. I mean, it kind of is. My mind is calmest while I'm asleep. But apparently napping lacks intention or whatever. I mean, it sounds like Ramsey is just trying to help you. The other day, after I gave Caesar a bath and stuff, I started thinking about when I yelled at my crew again. And I started feeling sad and angry at myself. Caesar came up to me and just put his head in my lap, and I calmed down. Oh, buddy! He is a therapy dog! Oh! He was getting upsetty spaghetti, and the doggo was like, nah, bro. Just chill. I love that. I love that so much. Have you guys seen the Puss in Boots movie, The Last Wish? Some heavy stuff in there, some deep things. It's real good. It reminded me that even though the one bad thing happened, my crew helped me a lot with Caesar. So if they aren't still mad at me, maybe I should stop being mad at myself. Hey, that's really good. Good advice, you. Caesar, you're pretty powerful just for being a pet. He is. He's a good dog. Oh my god, I love you so much. Alright. Oh my gosh. Let's see. On the head. Can I fluff his whole face? Can I just give him a whole fluffle? I love it. Love it. Dogs are so good. 5 years. Loves it. Oh, you're so good dog. Whoa, you give Caesar pets. Maybe he's alright. You hear that, Caesar? The witch says you're alright. I knew you'd come around to him. Huh? You wanna go for a walk? I suppose we can do that. Rosemary, do you wanna come with us? Let me think. Spending more time with both of you? Hee. I think I'd like that. Yeah, we'd like that too, right, Caesar? Woof. Good dog. You, Jonas, and Caesar all go for a walk through the woods. Caesar has a good time sniffing around and barking at birds. You and Jonas joke around and have a good time. Wink. Suddenly, Caesar runs off. Caesar, where are you going? Come here. I've had the dog for a few days and I've already lost him. I'm sure he'll come back. Caesar! Caesar! Just as suddenly as he ran off, Caesar comes back. What a good dog. Caesar, don't scare me like that. Wait, what do you have there? Jonas takes a bouquet of wildflowers from Caesar's mouth. Dog, what? I'm sorry. Is this dog like the best wingman of all times? Did you bring me flowers? No, you dog, you doggo. Caesar nudges you with his snout. Oh, Casanova. Oh, am I supposed to give these to... Jonas looks at you. You look at Jonas. Ah! Oh, okay. Okay, Okay, she's just chewing on her house. That's okay. I'll allow it. These are for you. You take the wildflowers from Jonas. Thanks. Teehee. Yeah. I should get these into some water. We can walk you home then. We should get to the festival grounds anyway. Jonas and Caesar walk you home. You catch Jonas looking at you out of the corner of your eye. When you do, you both look away from each other, blushing. Oh. Well, here we are. Good luck with meeting everyone today, Caesar. I'm sure he'll get along with the crew just fine. Yeah, I think so too. Catch you later. Bork. Pink. Huh, Venus. Jonas does seem to love Caesar. And it looks like he's working on being kinder to himself too. Alright then, that's another thing to take note of in the grimoire. Wow. Talk to Mel. Please let Mel be better. Please let Mel be better. You approach Mel's house and gently knock on the door. Win! Oh, she's still sick. You enter the home and see Mel curled up on the couch with some soup. You notice she's surrounded by flowers and other foods too. Don't I look in a sad state? Sorry. As we said at the full moon ritual, it's not entirely your fault. You're not the only one who got carried away. I got so worked up about everything needing to be perfect. Making sure everyone else is having a good time. To be my best, I need to rest. There you go, look at that! So, you're not mad at me? Of course not. I'm madder at myself than anyone. But tell me, do you think I'm boring? What? Huh? Yeah, that expression. I could just, what? Girl, what? Can people even be exciting? I think most people are boring. Not really. I mean, I did get to see what happens when magic goes wrong. That was an exciting experience. Though, potentially not a good one. I wouldn't call it boring. Why do you ask? Seems kind of out of the blue. Because I think everyone likes Jonas more than me. Oh, honey! Is that what this sibling rivalry is about? He thinks you're a smart, overachieving, perfect child, and you think he's a fun, interesting, and you're dull? No! Everyone's so sad. You're jealous of Jonas? I am! People are always laughing with him. More like at him. And he's always getting invited to parties. Do you like parties? Nah, I'm too old for that stuff now, but people just seem to like him. And you don't think people like you? Of course not. I'm the one managing the budgets, and who gets angry over toilets, and who has to tell Jonas and his crew to hurry up. Everyone hates me. You retake a look around the room. You notice all the food, flowers, and get well cards. Girl. 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 Did Jean get all this stuff for you? No, but he made the soup I'm eating. Then where is it all from? Various people from the village, my co-workers at the town hall, etc. They heard about me feeling down and sent over all this. I don't know where they found the time with everything that needs to get done. Maybe it's all poisoned. Stinker energy. Sure seems like a lot of effort. I know I wouldn't do that unless I liked someone, like a lot. So you're saying people like me? I think so. Maybe you're like my gran. She's always scolding me, but she's always teaching me too. And even though she's a little stodgy, she has taught me a lot of neat spells. And without her, I wouldn't be here right now. I don't know where I'd be if I'm completely honest. What I'm trying to say is, you are necessary, Mel. If everyone were a goofball like Jonas, nothing would get done, and there wouldn't be any festival at all. And what's more boring than that? Mel falls silent and looks around the room. You're right. I'm surrounded by the village's love right now, aren't I? Mel looks down at her bowl of soup. And Jean's love too. What did Jonas bring you? Mel's eyes dart around the room. Oh my god, that brat. His sister is sick from stress and he hasn't come to see me. Knowing Jonas, he probably didn't want to bother. Suddenly, there's a knock at the door. Who could that be? Come in. Jonas walks in. Hey, sis. Perfect timing. What are you doing here? What are you doing? Look at this face. Look, we are on the track to Romanceville, mister. What is this face? Fix it. What are you doing here? Ian said you weren't feeling well. Actually, I'm feeling a lot better right now. I think some rest has done me good. It's about time you tried that instead of all that magic. No offense, Rosemary. No, I think we might have overdone it. Anyway, I thought I'd come over to see if you need any... Nope, everyone out. What? I just got here. I need to rest to ensure I'm in tip-top shape by tomorrow. This festival isn't going to organize itself. So come on, get! Mel shoos you and Jonas out of the house. Oh, thanks. Thanks for that. Well, I guess I'll head back to work. Sheesh. Seems like she's on the mend anyhow. Yeah, I think she'll be alright. Knowing Mel, she'll be up and at 'em by tomorrow. I should get going, though. Bye. Sounds like Mel struggles with finding balance in her life. And realizing people do care about her wellness. Girl. Venus? Maybe Mel should incorporate things attributed to Venus in her life. Let me write that down in my grimoire. Okay, one word. To Ruth. You walk up to Ruth's home. After the full moon ritual, you wonder what state she'll be in. You knock on the door. Rosemary, how good to see you. Are you here to deliver my spell? Yep. It's right here. The memory incense. Where is it? There it is. You hand the memory incense to Ruth. Yes, these should help. What are you trying to do? You know what I mentioned at the full moon ritual. You not being there and going traveling? Yes. So you intend to do that? Or you're not? No, I am, but as much as the idea of exploring the world excites me, I've never really left Flora, so the idea also terrifies me. I see. I feel that. Why pressure yourself to go when you know you can be comfortable right here? Yes, I think that's precisely it. I am comfortable in Flora, even with my desire to leave. It's strange. I wish I could just take it with me everywhere I go. Is that what the memory spell is for? Mm-hmm. Before I use these incense, I thought of taking a walk. Would you care to join me? A grand adventure with Ruth? A walk sounds nice. Let's head out then. You and Ruth head out on your walk around Flora. First, you come to the lake. I have many happy memories with my daughter and Nisha here. Both of them are so similar. They loved running and playing in the water and finding small little critters. I still listen to the crickets and the frogs when I come here. The sounds take me right back to their childhoods. I wish I could take this lake with me wherever I go. Oh. Ruth just might have given you an idea. Yes, you gave her the memory incense, which she can burn when she gets home, but what if you have another tool to help her keep her dearest memories close? Ruth? Yes, Rosemary? What if I told you I had a tool that you could potentially use to take the lake with you? Is this some experimental magic? No, not at all. I've used it before and it doesn't require magic at all. It might even improve your ability to use the memory incense. Good morning, DJ Medic! Welcome in! Ooh, how are you doing? Did you sleep well? But it's not magic? No, it's more of a sensory tool to help you focus and remember details. Interesting. What does it entail? You're already an avid walker, so you might already be doing some of these things. The gist of it is being very mindful of your surroundings. When I find myself in a place I want to remember, I use my senses to create a sort of snapshot. You can do this by focusing on one sense at a time. Does that all make sense? You're right. It is something I've somewhat done on my walks before, but I've never actively tried using my senses to create memories. But I think I'd be willing to try. Great. How about on this walk we do some practice then? Oh, you feeling nervous today? Why, is it a big day? Is there something exciting happening? That sounds like a good idea. Since we're already at the lake, let's try focusing on one of our senses here. Let's start with... oh, sound. So I focus on what I hear? Yep, I find closing my eyes tends to help with this. Okay. Ruth closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. I can still hear the crickets and frogs, but I can also hear leaves and cattails swaying in the breeze. There's also the background noise of the festival grounds. There's a lot to take in. Yeah, it can be. But don't worry about trying to hold on to everything just yet. I find it usually takes a few sessions to complete a snapshot. That makes sense. I think I'd like to make our way to the forest next. You and Ruth walk to the forest. University! Congratulations! That's exciting! I myself attended a little bit of technical college. So I don't have the experience of going to like a big fancy university, but that's really neat. And I think it's super cool that you're chasing down your hold on. Knowledge. Good job. I'm proud of you for educating yourself. Alright. I always come here when I feel like hiding from the world. I used to be afraid of these woods. When I was a little girl, I played hide and seek at night here with friends. I lost my way while looking for a hiding place, and suddenly all the trees looked like monsters. Fortunately, my screams let my friends find me. That's awful. It was at the time, but then I became determined to know these woods. And now we're good friends. Ready to practice one of the senses? Sure. How about... Smell them woods. Yes, that sounds good. Ruth closes her eyes and inhales. I can smell the earthiness of rotting wood and soil, and yet it also smells so clear. It's not a smell of death, but life and renewal. That was very good. I think you're getting the hang of this. Thank you. I think this is a good exercise. It's also very relaxing, sort of like meditation. Yes, it is. I think I know where I'd like to go next. It's to my secret spot, with my coy little expression. I'm going to take you to my secret spot. Whoa, I get to see Ruth's secret spot? Okay, Rosemary, calm down. Only if you know about it. Follow me. Ruth takes off a brisk walk through the woods. You can hardly keep up. You notice the elevation is rising. Now you know why Ruth is in such great shape. How much further? You'll see. You huff and puff your way up. Ruth seems fine. You come to a sudden clearing. We're here. Ooh. Wow. New picture. New perspective of Ruth. After you catch your breath, you look out. You can see all of Flora from here, and more. How far up did we just walk? Isn't it wonderful? This isn't my secret spot, if I'm completely honest. A previous witch showed it to me. I want to try focusing on one of my senses up here. I think that's a great idea. How about you try... Okay. Ruth takes a deep breath. Everything looks so tiny, yet you can tell it's so full of life. I can see the mountains, the beach, the village, and the these landscapes are all so different, yet they all belong together in the valley. If you were to take one away, it'd somehow be incomplete. I wish I could stay here forever, but I know I can't. I know I have to leave, and even though I'll be back, when I return from my travels, this will be the first spot I'll visit. Ruth turns and looks at you. Thanks for coming up here with me, Rosemary. Of course. This has to be the best workout I've had in a long time. Fortunately, going downhill is much easier. Come on, let's go. You and Ruth make your way back down the mountain and to her home. I think I'll have to practice that sensory technique more later. This might sound strange, considering I just asked you for a way to remember Flora, but I wish I had something to help me cleanse the space, too. Like as a final way of letting go and preparing myself to move on. Does that make sense? Of course. Kind of like taking what you want and then moving on? Yes, I think that's exactly it. Of course, I'm not asking for anything extra. These memory incense should really help. Well, I think it's back to festival preparations. I've been away too long already. I'll be on my way then too. Bye. Something to help you say goodbye and move on, but in a good way. Maybe a besom could help with that. They're for sweeping away energies to make space for new ones. I'm pretty sure I saw a small broom in Jamina's I could use. I wonder if that would be a good idea. Ooh, hold on. How much is this? $4,000! Why is this dusty old broom $4,000? Jamina, what the heck? Jamina, you were the previous witch, weren't you? Jamina. Alright. Let's talk to Nisha. You walk up to Nisha's home and knock on the door. Rosemary, I know why you're here. You want to talk about what happened? Yeah. I've been worried about you. Lush. I guess that's fair. It's not every day you see a tornado of art supplies. You seem to have made yourself some interesting friends. Yeah. How about we go to our usual spot and talk about it? Sure, let's go. You and Nisha head to the beach. You feel like she's walking closer to you than usual. You arrive at the beach and sit on a couple of rocks. Stop. So, first, you have to promise not to laugh. I'm a witch. If there's one person who's going to listen to someone about feisty spirits, it's me. I know. It's just the only person who ever believed me was the village witch. So I'm more used to people not believing me. What kind of spirits are they exactly? The last witch called them fibbly nibblies, but I don't know if they're a real thing or not. If that's a real thing or not. I've never heard of them, but that doesn't mean anything. Spirits aren't exactly my forte. It got me into so much trouble as a kid. They'd pull on whoever was sitting in front of me's hair. They'd knock supplies off shelves. They'd even eat other kids' lunches. Then I would yell at them to stop and get scolded for shouting in the middle of class. Everyone thought I was acting out for attention, but that wasn't the case. I knew everyone would think I was weird if I told them the truth, so I hid it. And that just made things worse. If the witch believed you, how come she didn't give you a cleansing spell? She tried, but Gran once again believed everything was fine. She thought I'd outgrow it. Clearly I haven't. The witch left soon after that. It's a good thing I'm here then. Yeah, let's get rid of him. Time to banish. No! No? See, the problem is they're my friends. Okay. They're terrible friends. They wrecked all your art supplies. Your friends? Yes. But they ruined your childhood. Yeah, they got me into a lot of trouble, sure. But they're the ones who introduced me to art. And we used to get along most of the time. Just people don't understand them, or me. Instead of listening to me, people would just be like, would be like, just stop, which in turn made things worse. Okay, now I'm lost. This is turning out to be a story time with Nisha, isn't it? You notice Nisha fidgeting a lot with her hands. She must still be feeling nervous. Here. You want a hug? You give Nisha a big hug. It looks like she's calmed down a little bit. This is hard to talk about, but here goes. I'm home alone one day, as I usually am because Gran worked a lot. I hear this weird chattering coming from outside, so I go and take a look. Except I don't see anything, but then I hear it again, a little further off. So I follow it. Every time I think I've caught up, it just gets a little further away. Eventually, the chattering leads me to this old art studio. Gran boarded it up after my parents died since they ran it. I heard the chattering again, except coming from inside this time. I pry loose board off one of the windows and go inside, and that's when I see everything. Canvases, brushes, paints, charcoals, and more. It was like stumbling into a wonderland. Every time I think I'd found everything, the chattering led me to more supplies. Before I knew it, it's night and I've created all this stuff. That's when I hear Gran and a group of villagers enter the studio. It ends up they'd been looking for me. I hide, thinking I'm in trouble, but no. Gran is just happy I'm safe. I swear I saw a tear go down her face as she looked around the art studio. The only tear I've ever seen from her. Then she declares that the village will reopen the studio. From then on, I spend most of my time there. And the Fibbly Nibblies? I chatted with them every day while I worked, bouncing ideas off them and stuff. Without them, I wouldn't be the artist I am today. Oh. I want to meet them. I've never really introduced them to anyone before. They tend not to like anyone else, though. They get jealous easily. Do you think there's anything you could do to help me, or rather, us? As I mentioned before, spirits aren't my forte. And you also want them to stick around, so I'll have to think about it. I wonder if they're mad I left for school. Could be. Nisha stands up and takes a big breath. Well, that's my story then. Now you know all about the Fibbly Nibblies. Are you gonna head back to the studio? Yeah. I should probably get to cleaning. They should have hopefully calmed down. They tend to after a big blow up. If there's anything I can do, make sure to let me know. Yeah, will do. Well, I should get going. Thanks again for the chat. Sure, anytime. It's purple! Pluto? That's the planet of connection and boundaries, especially in relation to spirits and such. Not surprising considering Nisha's strained relationship with the Fibbly Nibblies. Sure, Philip Trails again. Okay. Yeah, incorporating something associated with Pluto could help Nisha. Time to write down that in my grimoire. Onward to Jean. Hi, Jean. You walk up to Jean's cafe. Jean's baking something super yummy. You walk into the cafe, you notice there's only one customer, but you can't tell who they are behind the newspaper they're reading. Hey, Jean.
Rosemary, what are you doing here?
Is that how you greet all your customers? I brought your smell.
What is this?
The release charm you asked for.
I didn't ask for that.
But I got a letter from you. Don't tell me he's refusing a spell again. You thought you were past that. Oh, psh. Obviously Mel wrote that letter. Got it.
I never sent a letter.
You hear the rustling of a newspaper. You look over at the other customer. You see them wearing oversized sunglasses and a hat. Maybe they have a mustache too? But when you make eye contact, they quickly pull the newspaper back. Eavesdropper. But the letter had your name on it.
I told you I never wrote the letter.
Maybe you wrote it in your sleep?
I do not write in my sleep.
I know, you have a twin.
I do not have a twin. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get back to...
The person reading the newspaper clears their throat. You and Jean look over at them. I think I have an explanation. The customer drops their newspaper and removes their hat, sunglasses, and mustache? I ordered the spell, Jean.
Mel, you should be home. You're still sick.
You didn't realize that customer was your wife? Wow! Wow. Amazing work, Jean. He's been too wrapped in baking Madeleines to notice much these days. Just go and look in the trash. No. No. You walk over to the trash can, it's filled to the brim with Madeleines.
They're all failures.
You're wasting ingredients, Jean. And how would you know? Did you let anyone try them? All of these Madeleines are failures? But they smell so good. And they look baked to perfect like gold.
I do not serve failure at this cafe.
Jean and Mel continue to quarrel, but you can't take your eyes off the trash can. You can feel the Madeleines radiating heat. These Madeleines are fresh. Your mouth begins to water. There doesn't seem to be anything else in this trash can, so really... It's just a bin full of fresh, perfectly baked Madelines. No, don't do it! Don't do it! They're trash. That means you could totally. All because one critic said. That critic again? Who cares about critics when there's a whole bin of Madelines right in front of you? Eat a Madeline, eat a Madeline, eat a Madeline. We only have one choice. Hold on, I want to capture this memory forever. There we go. We're gonna eat a Madeline. This one. Yes, Rosemary, there's no need to hold back now. Just reach your hand out and...
Rosemary, what are you doing?
They were calling me.
I know that's a lie.
But they were. 1,000 little voices saying, eat me, eat me.
Those voices were in your stomach.
You know what? Mel's right. This tyranny ends today. I never said anything about tyranny. You take your hand and shove it into the trash bin of Madelines. No, we can't be too greedy. Oh, fistful of Madelines. Please. Please, I want the Madelines. I want them. Please give me the Madelines. You lock eyes with Jean as you shove the fistful of Madelines into your mouth. Who cares? You can barely chew them. Ah! I'm embarrassed. They're finally in your mouth, and that's all that matters.
You just ate from the...
What? Does that bother you? The next thing you know, Mel shoves her hand into the trash bin of Madelines, locks eyes with Jean's, and shoves the fistful of Madelines into her mouth. She coughs from hardly being able to breathe, but she stands proud in her defiance.
You both just ate.
You try to keep your eyes locked on Jean, but this buttery flavor, this light, fluffy texture, like a delicate cloud of... This is true magic. Magic. Jean, these are truly... You see Jean's expression change from horror to Jean.
Let me make some tea.
Jean runs off to the kitchen and brings tea trays. Let me grab a platter for the Madelines. Mel grabs a platter and puts some Madelines on it, and then brings it back to the table. Jean, you simply must serve these at the festival. Though ideally not from the trash bin. How could you ever think these were bad? Jean and Mel look at each other.
There was a critic who came to the cafe. I didn't know he was coming until a few hours before. So I rushed and baked some Madelines, along with a few other things. But while rushing to get everything, I forgot about the Madelines and let them bake too long. The next day, he said my dry Madelines revolted him in his review.
I see. Bro, you knew you baked them too long. Just don't do that, and you're perfect. You're golden, bro. There's nothing wrong with your recipe or your technique. Just don't leave them in too long. You know the I can shake this man. Let me reach in the game and shake him. But that's the only negative review Jean's Cafe has ever gotten, isn't that right?
Heard.
Wow, really? That's impressive. Exactly. That's why I ordered the release charm. You ordered the spell? That explains the weird letter.
Mel.
I just want you to move on from that one single critic who caught you on the wrong day. Honestly, he probably knew that when he wrote the review. When I had my issues in the city, you had the idea to move out here so I could be happy. So I could get away from all the people who didn't think I was capable. I realize how much that sacrifice was for you. This charm is my way of telling you not to let those kinds of people get you down. You're so talented, Jean. It's not worth spending your time on people who think otherwise. Oh, look at him.
Thank you.
Is Jean smiling? Ah! I suppose you won't be needing that curse. Curse? What curse? Evan Paulington says the only advanced witches should perform curses. In Rosemary, you're still a witch in training.
No, I don't think so. I should start preparing the ingredients for the batter. That way, you can make it a day or so ahead and bake all the madeleines the day of.
We can serve the local tea-blends along with them.
Yes, I think that's an excellent idea.
Let me write that down on my to-do list. I have a meeting with the vendors coming up, so I can mention it then.
It won't be too much work.
Not at all. Mel raises her cup of tea. To the festival!
To the festival.
To the festival! Jean and Mel chug the rest of their tea. Let's do this!
Yes.
Suddenly, Jean and Mel take off, leaving you at the table. But you overhear them talking. You know, maybe you should consider writing that cookbook you've been thinking about after the festival.
I keep all my recipes in my head.
Jean memorizes all his recipes?
But maybe writing them down would be good also. Please go home and rest.
Fine. Hey, doesn't Jimina's shop have an old journal? I bet Jean could use that. And I could enchant it for him too. I wonder if that would be a good idea. Alright, lastly, we talk to Devon. You arrive at the studio. You don't hear the music coming from inside, though. I wonder if Devon is actually in there. You open the door and see Devon sitting by the window. Rosemary, you're here. Devon runs over to you. Do you have it? Do you have it? Whoa! I assume you mean the spell? Yes, this looks perfect. So you've got a song written then? Yeah, I do. After all the community talk at the full moon ritual, I thought of talking to some local musicians would help. So Mel introduced me to some of them. After I finished speaking with them, I sat down and just wrote. Things finally clicked? Yeah. I'm sharing it with Mel and Ruth today. But I wanted you to be the first one to hear it. Really? Mm-hmm. Even with everything that's happened, I could write this song because of you. But no more runes, okay? Yes. If I start to panic, I want to figure out how to work through it. But not force my way through it, if that makes sense. Yeah, I get it. So, do you want to hear it? Of course! Rock on, my friend. I don't really think it's that kind of song, but hopefully you still enjoy it. Devon takes a seat and brings out their guitar. As they do, suddenly, you feel transported somewhere else, sitting around a fire with old friends? A bright, sunshine-filled garden? You can taste something savory, perhaps it's a stew. You realize these are all places and things of comfort. There's a brightness to it, a sense of optimism. Even with the long, hard days ahead, there will always be something good on the other side. As the chorus swells, you get a feeling of reassurance that all of your hard work will pay off. Somehow, everything seems possible. Everyone will work together, and that collective energy will ensure the Harvest Festival's success. They won't even need a witch's blessing, and somehow you feel like that's exactly how it should be.
Devon's song comes to an end.
Ah! Curses!
Can't hear you. Now to forget I muted my phone. They take a deep breath. So, what do you think? I'm speechless. I feel like I fell into a trance. It wasn't too dissimilar from when we play music at our rituals. Words don't capture it. Wow, I made you speechless? I wasn't expecting that. Why did that piece of music affect you so much? I wonder if your music had such a strong effect because we're friends. Perhaps the strength of our bond amplified the power of the song. You see Devon turn bright red. Now I'm the speechless one. Cutie. But, of course, there's still the matter of playing for Ruth and Mel. That's the real reason I asked for the spell. When do you have to play for them? I'll probably head over a little bit after you leave. You know Devon asked you not to use runes anymore, but you still feel compelled to help further. Devon said they wanted something that would help them work through their fear. Perhaps there is something more you can do. Devon, have you ever heard of countdown meditation? Mediation? Is it meditation or mediation? Alright, we'll see if they do it again. It's either meditation or mediation. We'll find out. I don't want to risk the confidence spell with any other magic. It's not really magic. It's one of the techniques witches use to quiet their mind before performing magic. I don't see why a non-witch couldn't use it too, especially before something like musical performance. Of course, we only have to try it if you want. Devon looks apprehensive. You can't blame them either. How much experience do you have with this? In all honesty, it's one of those things I probably need to practice more. I know the basic principles, but I'm not always successful in pulling it off. But I think it'll help the effectiveness of the confidence incense, and increase your confidence in general without the spell. Let's try it then. Maybe this is the kind of technique I've been looking for. Alright, let's get started. I'm gonna put on some chapstick real quick. You take the confidence incense and light them. You take a seat across from Devon. Let's close our eyes. We're going to count down from 10. For each number, we'll focus on something. I usually use colors. There are currently 10 different colors in my garden, so we can work with those. So, what am I doing? I'm going to say a number and a color, and I want you to focus on that color. The idea is to force your brain to focus on something other than your anxiety. This is one that I need to practice too, so I think I'm gonna, try. Okay, and you guys feel free to join in at home. Let's start. 10. A red rose. Devon takes a deep breath. You can tell they're still uncomfortable, but you're glad they're trying. 9. Maybe this will work? The orange calendula. 8. Yellow yarrow. They take another deep breath. This one is more noticeably deeper and longer than the initial one. you notice your breath is also deeper and longer too. 7. Green rosemary. 7's shoulders relax. You're impressed they've made it this far. Your mind usually starts to wander around you now. 6. Blue pea flower. 7 takes another deep breath. 5. Pink hollyhock. You notice their knees relax. They fall a little closer to the ground. 4. Purple lavender. Their head drops. Are they asleep? 3. Burgundy geranium. 7 takes an even deeper, long breath. No, they're not asleep. You could sense some focus in that breath. 2. White chamomile. Almost there. 1. Black allium. 7 completely relaxes and takes another long, deep breath. You allow them to sit there for an extra moment. You're impressed by how well they've done. Though you really won't know until they reopen their eyes. 7, open your eyes. 7 raises their head and slowly opens their eyes. The panic and sense of unease that was there before are gone. Are you sure that wasn't magic? I feel so much calmer now. Calmer, but not out of it or like sleepy. Like I feel like I can do things. Like I want to do things. This is weird. That's probably part of the meditation and part of the incense. Wow. I think I'm ready to play for Ruth and Mel. That's great. Do you want me to go with you? Actually, I think I'll go on my own. I think I've got the confidence this time. And it's all thanks to you. Remember, witchcraft is melding of energies, so it's not just mine. I guess you're right. Sometimes I wish I had something to carry with me all the time. Like something to remind me of the power of my energy. Something to carry. I mean, you got a whole guitar strapped to you, bro. Oh, is that silly? No, not at all. Sorry, I was just a little lost in thought is all. I should get going. I don't want to keep Mel and Ruth waiting. Thanks again for all your help, Rosemary. Of course, anytime. Devin wants something they could always carry. What about that locket at Jamina's store? Maybe I could craft something out of that. Maybe I can haggle the price down too. Come on! Come on! Darn it! Alright. My leftover full refills for tomorrow. Okay. Guess that's it. How's everybody? Off to bed. Let's change our clothes. Ooh, this outfit. We just need a hat that goes with it. Ooh. Tough choices. Do my hair differently? This hat hair is killing me. I gotta put a hat on it. Hold on.
You did such a good job. It looks so good underneath hats. Floofy. Alright. The answer is no. No, I will not change your hair. Okay. I'm sleeping. Look at me. Eh. Yes. Oh. There we go. What's up? What you got for me? You've got a shiny thing for me? One crow treat coming up. Place really does have a lot of crystals. What is it this time? Whoa! What is that? A selenite! This crystal always reminds me of the moon. What a lovely shade of white. Definitely using this later. Thanks again, Ramsey. Good bird. What are we at? Oh, Rosemary, I did it again. I didn't mean to, but I couldn't stop it. I know I need to take it easier. I know I need to balance everything better, but it's so hard. Do you have a potion or anything that could help? I'm so overwhelmed. Best regards, Mel. Alright. She is doing a struggle. Yo, Rosemary, I want to fix my relationship with my crew. I think I'm ready to take responsibility for my actions the other day. Instead of beating myself up over them, maybe I could have some things, maybe an oil or something can help? I don't know what he did that messed up things up with his crew. His crew loves the heck out of him, bro. He got scared by a turtle and his crew was like, yeah. Fashion, the end of all games. You get it. So fun, though. Hey, Rosemary. I want to figure out how to talk to the Fibbly Nibblies, but they're too strong. I know I need to figure out how to change things between us, but I need to know where to find answers. Do you have an oil for that? Hugs, Nisha. No, I don't want to buy viewers on Stream Boo. You guys didn't see that. I just went ahead and told them nay. Kicked them out of here. Let's see. So the Fibbly Nibblies are too strong. They've got to change stuff to find answers. Whoa! Look at this Jamina's Antique Clear-Out Sale! Literally all the stuff I needed. Oh, whoa! Big discounts! Caw-caw! Yeah, talk about perfect timing. I don't think I'll be able to afford Jamina's Antiques otherwise. And there's some items I'm thinking of crafting. Nice! Welcome back, DJ Medic! I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm still figuring them out, but I'll make sure to tell you when I know. He's such a good bird. Pet, 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 pet. You wonder why Jamina's put everything on sale? Maybe she's sick of having her inventory lying around. But we should definitely go check out that sale. Cool. Good. Let's go do our gardening. Doo-da, doo-da. I think there's an endless mode to this, and I really don't know what that entails. So depending on how quickly we finish today, we might check out endless mode a little. Oh, should I pick the weeds? I did. Okay. This is how gardening actually was. I'd do it. I know, wouldn't that be nice? Only two? Oh, there it is. Staying inside, turning empty boxes into a cat tunnel fortress! Heck yeah! Cat enrichment!
do it. I love a good tunnel box. So cute. Okay. So we need to make potion. Alright, it's bottle. Stop getting overwhelmed. So some rosemary for protection, as we do. Some pea flower for blue. And some hollyhock for girl. So it's sitting empty with my extra stuff in boxes. I'm like, wait. Cats already are around the boxes. Yeah, they already like these boxes. We're so good. Let's see. Boundaries potion. Keep crafting. We need oil to apologize. Roses and some pea flower and some girl. Yeah, I didn't have to look at that one. Look, I'm getting good. Woohoo! Forgive oil. You get all these cool bottles and things. Alright, rosemary and is this from geranium? Yeah. Hollyhock is lighter. Which she said is black. That's not black. It's purple. It's purple if I've ever seen it. Look at it. Maybe it's darker in like life. Divination oil. Ooh, cute charm. Oh. Let's get out of here. Let's go on about our day. You approach Ruth's office. I wonder how the memory instance went. It seemed like Ruth found the walking meditation helpful too. You knock on the door. Ruth, are you busy? Rosemary. I'm busy, but that doesn't mean I don't have time for a chat. How are you doing? I came here to ask you that. You seem to be in pretty good spirits. I am. I woke up this morning full of energy. Perhaps our little trip up the mountain helped with that. Oh, sparkly-eyed Ruth! I'd love to see it. Have you used the memory incense yet? No, actually. I wanted to practice a bit more of what you taught me the other day. But even so, I think I'm getting everything off my chest over these past couple of days. And then taking a small break from things. It's all left me feeling unexpectedly rejuvenated. I suppose knowing what I want has given me some motivation. Nisha and I have already begun discussing all the places I should visit. And of course, Mel is starting to make post-festival plans too. She never stops, that one. Who knew a young witch could have such a big impact on our small village? Shrug! Smirky smirk smirk. I'm a Von Teasel after all, and I do what I do. As you do. Honestly, I was a little worried in the beginning, but I knew Margie had her reasons for sending you. You really think my excuse me. Oh. You really think my Gran planned this? Planned might be a strong term, but she probably saw an opportunity. I get the feeling the Gran I know is different from the one you know. That's possibly true. You didn't like the third option? Yeah, we could have gone bigger with it. Oh, thank you, DJ Medic, keeping an eye on me. Thank you for that hydrate. There we go. That's possibly true. Your family is known for being rather strict. Perhaps Margie saw a bit of herself in you, and wanted you to have the option to go down a different path than the one she took. I don't know what path that is. Maybe it's the one that sent you here. But I don't have to leave. Suddenly, you hear footsteps running down the hall. Mayor, we have a Oh, Rosemary. Sorry, am I interrupting? No, I think we were just wrapping up. Yeah. Okay, good, because you better come quick. The napkins just got delivered and they are not the ones I specified. All right, I'm coming. See you later, Rosemary. Yep. Yep. That rocks. This feeling. Is it selenite? Is the crystal for wisdom and unblocking energy? Yeah, that would be a good addition to Ruth's enchantment besom. Let's take a note of it in my grimoire. Aw, she's making everybody presents. I love that. Let's talk to Mel. Please let me find Mel neither sick nor tired. Please let me find Mel neither sick nor tired. You walk into Mel's office, but... Huh? Where's Mel? Oh no, did she not recover? She was supposed to be here. Maybe she just stepped out. I can leave the spell on her desk. Boundaries or... Yeah, I'll just put it right... Ah! And that's when you see her. Mel crouched underneath her desk, muttering something to herself. Oh my gosh. I did it again. I woke up today and I told myself I wouldn't do it, but I did. Another Cosmopolitan ritual? No, I said yes to everyone. I said I would handle everything, and now here I am, overwhelmed again. I can't get sick. I need to sleep. The festival preparations won't go well if I don't stay well. Can you go back and just tell everyone no? No? Well, I guess I could. Delegation, that's right. I can delegate, or rather re-delegate. But I feel so worked up, I can't even think about that. What would I even delegate? Where would I start? Someday you'll find Mel in a sane state again. Someday. Unfortunately, it might be too late for this boundary spell. You would want to use it before removing your boundaries. Oh no, I messed up your magic again. That's not what I meant. I just have to push through this, don't I? But I don't want you to help me with that. This is my responsibility and my responsibility alone. Oh geez, if you let Mel handle this alone, you know it won't end well. At the same time, using more magic will probably backfire like it did last time. What could help Mel? Maybe make it decaf. But then we'd also have to go to Jean's Cafe. You don't have a coffee maker here? There's no way he can see her like this. But then what? Wait, the boundary spell. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can use it to help Mel re-delegate her tasks. Thank you so much for redeeming that stretch reminder. I do need to stretch. Oh, good morning. Oh. Good morning, Daily Gamer Nerd. How are you today? Oh. I have coffee, but I need to reheat it. I've been waiting for my break time so I could go reheat my coffee because it is gross and I don't have my creamer that I like, so it doesn't taste good, but it's worse cold, so bah. That's probably why I haven't felt very sharp yet. You don't have any coffee yet? No! We all need to go get some coffee. Alright, let's finish talking to Mel and then we can go do that. We can use it to help Mel re-delegate her tasks. But we need to get her into a state where she can think about re-delegating. Is everything alright? You're being quiet. And that's when it hits you. No, Truck-kun! Oh, we've been isekai'd. I'm kidding. Mel, I have an idea. You do? Can we still use the spell? Not yet, but we're going to do an envisioning exercise. And then when you feel ready, you can then use the boundary spell. Envisioning? Is this some sort of mental exercise? Yep, we're going to envision how you wish things would be. I'll go get my coffee in a second. Gotta finish the scene. So, like envisioning myself redelegating tasks? I kind of want to go more general than that. Let's try envisioning your perfect day. We can try to form a day where redelegating isn't an issue. Ooh, this sounds like another helpful exercise. Having a clear idea of what you want might make it easier to happen. And then the more focused intention will help the boundary spell too. I see. Alright, let's try it. Okay, let's get ourselves into comfortable seated positions. I'm already there. You and Mel take a seat across from each other. Now, let's... Oh. Take a deep breath. You close your eyes. You feel your jaw drop. Then the tension in your forehead falls away. Your shoulders hang loosely with your hands on your lap. Your body both feels light, yet grounded. Now, Mel, we're going to walk through a day in your life, okay? Mel nods her head in agreement. Okay, it's morning, and you've just woken up. What do you do? Dean's probably already awake. I can smell coffee and some freshly baked scones coming from the kitchen. Oh, cute! Look at that! I love it. I get up, brush my teeth, get dressed, and then sit with him at the table. Look how cute they are. You cuties! We talk about what we're doing that day and say when we expect to get home. Dean heads out before me, and I clean up the kitchen before heading to the office. Wonderful. Now let's... relax our muscles. You unclench your jaw and let your shoulders fall. The tension in your forehead falls away. Your body both feels light, yet grounded once again. Great, now tell me about your walk to the office. It's a beautiful day outside. Most days in Florida are beautiful. Kids are playing by the lake. I can hear Jonas and his crew working hard at the festival grounds. I'm glad Jonas moved out here with us. It feels like he's finally found a place he fits in. I look over at your cottage, and I'm so happy to see your garden blooming. Finally, things are feeling right again. Before I know it, I've arrived at the town hall to start my day. Very good. Now, let's once again, another deep breath. You and Mel take a deep breath. You can feel your breath deep in your lungs. You exhale, you feel all the tension leaving your body. Now for your workday. How do you imagine that going? This is supposed to be an ideal situation, right? Yep. Well, I walk into town hall and our secretary immediately greets me. Then I head up to the mayor's office, and of course she's already working. We have a quick morning meeting to discuss what needs to be done and the state of things. Then a few other people join us from various committees. Now, in an ideal setting, we all figure out the best way to approach the tasks at hand. The mayor's hands are already full, so I agree to be the one to come to if any problems should arise. Everyone walks away from our meeting with a clear list of what needs to get done and who's to do it. I have my tasks, but I'm also available to help if needed. Throughout the day, I get asked a few questions and advice on things, but everyone can do their work. And I trust that they can do their work on their own. Things aren't falling apart if I don't know what's happening all the time. Okay, now for the end of our day. First, let's do another deep breath. Breathing is good. Get air in your body. You and Mel take another deep breath. You can feel your deep breath in your lungs. As you exhale, you feel all the tension leave your body. The end of the day is simple. I stop by the mayor's office to let her know I'm heading out. Then I meet Gene at his cafe. He gives me whatever he's just baked and a cup of tea. We chit-chat for a little, but he's still working, so I head home. While I wait for Gene, I sit on the couch and do some knitting. Oh! Then, once he's home, we have a simple dinner, talk a little more, and go to bed. Mel opens her eyes. Not a very exciting ideal day, is it? It seems a lot more relaxed than your days now. Well, that is partly due to the festival, but I do think things could stand to be a bit calmer, and I do believe I have a big part to play in that. There aren't many days left until the festival. Maybe for the rest of the day, I'll make a clear plan for the next few days. And tomorrow, I'll present it to everyone. Perhaps at this point, it's not worth getting nitpicky about small details, and I'll make sure to use that boundary spell. That way, I'll be sure to delegate, instead of being a control freak. So, you think envisioning helps? Yeah, I do. It's crazy how easy it is to forget to think and reflect sometimes. I wish I had something that could give me help give me the time. I wish I had something that could help give me the time. Give you the time? Like a watch? Could I make something like that? I guess it's better late than never, but I feel like I've taken up much of your time. I should let you get going. I'm just glad I could help. I hope your planning goes well. Thanks! Did I make something for Mel that could give her the time? You know, Jamina's shop has that old hourglass. I wonder if I could put something together with that. Okay, before we continue, I am gonna go get my coffee, so I'm gonna leave you on my BRB screen with some shorts, and then I'll be right back. Okay.
Buddy, I'm sorry.
Everybody,
I love you.
yeah. Squish your body. Yeah, I think we were supposed to.
Body right.
That ghost sucks. All right.
Sorry. I didn't mean to bring my erection in with me today. Natsuki. Natsuki? Natsuki.
Natsuki. I would say Natsuki. Natsuki.
Natsuki.
Natsuki.
Natsuki. Dots.
Dots.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like comparably.
Comparably.
It's comparably.
Comparably. Okay, yeah, comparably. Sure.
Yeah. I've heard the word. I know how to say it. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. I have to take a drink. My lips are sticking to everything.
I felt that.
Mouth dry. Arm spaghetti.
Arm spaghetti. Moms are sweaty.
Deskies, please!
If you pet me while I'm a girl. So now you know the truth. I'm a bunny who turns into a magical girl. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thanks. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's so much fun. I love it. Hooray. Ah, jeez. Oh gosh. It just made me feel so loved. Yay. It's something to spend points on.
Jeez. I love it. I love it. This is so fun. Ears get big when you get pet. They do. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, she's cool, is she? Oh, well, that's just so dandy, isn't it? She's the coolest. So cool. Look how cool she is. Look at the coolness that she exudes. Woo! Welcome back, everyone. I got my coffee. It's warmer now. Honestly, could have probably put it in for a little bit longer, but it's fine. It's hot enough. Hot without being undrinkable. However, blech, still tastes too much. Alright, onward! Jean! You walk up to Jean's cafe and see a closed sign on the door. But the lights are on. That's strange. Maybe I'll take a quick peek to see if Jean is here. You walk back to the kitchen, where you hear someone furiously whisking. You pop your head through the door and see Jean standing over a massive bowl of batter. He looks up at you. You look at Jean. Jean nods his head and gives you a thumbs up. You take that as a saying everything is fine. Thank you for the release spell and for eating the Madeleines out of the trash. It was highly effective, but now I have a lot of batter to make. In very little time. And while I would love to share my delicious baked goods and with my favorite witch in training, okay, maybe that's pushing it, but I need to focus right now. Please come back at a later time. Salute! Alright, which one? Big thumbs up, small nod of understanding? Salute. I salute. You leave the cafe with an empty stomach but a full heart. I can't wait to taste even more of the Madeleines. I'm so glad Jean's recipe worked out. Hooray! What do we get? Ooh, this feeling again. Jade. The crystal of success and grounding. I could see that would suit Jean. I could see how that would suit Jean. Yeah, I'll add that to my grimoire. Cool. Alright, that's nice. Nice and quick. Hello, Jonas! You see Jonas and Caesar at the festival grounds and walk over to them. Hey, Rosemary. Caesar, you're so cute. You got that spell I asked for? Let me see. Yep. Oh, there it is. You hand Jonas the forgive oil. You can tell he's feeling apprehensive about it. You worried it's going to backfire? No, actually. I'm just afraid it won't work at all. What if my crew doesn't forgive me? Or even worse, what if they forgive me but I lose my temper again? Then it means I'm using the spell... Then it means using the spell is pointless. Oh, thank you so much for that hydrate reminder. Woo! I threw the lid off my bottle. So sorry about that. But in my eagerness to get hydrated, it's very important to remember to drink water when you're drinking coffee. I also drink my coffee. I will do both. Actually, good idea. Chaser. I need a chaser for this coffee. There. Wow. That's amazing. Gotta wash. Don't that nasty. It's so bitter. It's so very bitter. Also, welcome in, Udi Talons. Let's see. Yes. Okay, I read that. ... How dare you? Eesh. If Jonas is this worried about the spell, it really won't work. Let's see. Nothing will work with that attitude. It's a good emote. I'm enjoying it. It's very cute. So, we need to figure something else out, don't we? Oh, Jonas.
Am I doomed?
You can tell a massive freakout meltdown is imminent, but you really don't want to try anything that could make it worse. Think, Rosemary, think! Ah, right. Dog. Dog therapy. Pet your dog.
Huh? What is it, Caesar?
What is Caesar? He's a dog. Is something wrong? Caesar rolls over on his back.
I think he wants some pets.
He's distracting you from your panic attack, broski. You're so cute. You're so easy to deal with. You pet.
It's like, oh, I can't freak out. I gotta pet my dog.
I think he definitely wants pets. He's a master therapy dog. Jonas starts giving Caesar belly scratchies.
Yeah, who's a good boy?
Caesar looks up at you. Sorry, I was too happy.
I think he wants you to pet him too.
What if instead I pretend you don't notice? He is asking! Rosemary, you do not say no to Caesar when he asks for belly scratchies. You give them to him. He's so soft and fluffy. You and Jonas keep petting Caesar. He seems very, very happy. Good dog. But you realize you feel very, very happy too. You look at Jonas. He also seems very, very happy. Could it be that Caesar sensed both of your stress levels rising? Caesar stands up and does a big shake.
I guess he's at his fill.
I am feeling more relaxed now.
Yeah, me too.
Are you ready to give that forgive oil a shot?
No, I'm anxious again. I still don't feel ready, to be honest. Obviously, I love petting Caesar, but I feel like I need something I could do to just, I don't know, prepare my brain for this stuff. Does that make sense?
It totally does. Hang on, let me think. You notice your mind feels clearer now after petting Caesar. Maybe that dog is some sort of familiar. Anyway, Jonas needs something to prepare his mind to use magic. But it also sounds like he needs something to break his negative thought patterns. You know, he asked you for magical words before. Maybe words are exactly what he needs. Hey Jonas, have you ever heard of affirmations?
I feel like I've heard Mel mention those.
She probably has. They're a pretty common tool for witches used to give themselves a quick boost.
Are they magical?
They're more of a focusing tool, I would say. I find them pretty helpful, and they're simple if you want to try them out.
Nothing weird will happen.
Nope. And we'll only start with using a few, so you don't get overwhelmed.
Alright then, how do we do these affirmations?
First, we need to identify what exactly is making you feel anxious. Let's start with maybe 3 key things.
One is definitely that I'm not working hard enough to overcome my anger. A second one would be, well, that I'm just a bother to other people, like Mel and Jonas. Like, your name is Jonas. Do you mean Jean? I meant Jean. And my crew.
The writers, were probably tired by the end of this game. I can tell. I'm picking up on some things. Get real sleepy.
Third, if I try to talk to people about how I feel, they'll think I'm weak.
Oh, Jonas, honey. We won't. We really won't. Reach out. Talk to your local man today.
Are those good?
Yep. Let's start with... Yeah, let's just start from the beginning.
Okay.
So, working to overcome your anger. But it's not just anger, right?
No, anger is usually the result when everything gets to be too much. And I'm working on that, or at least I have in the past, but I feel like it's not enough.
But you are working on it.
Yeah, of course. So how about we come up with an affirmation about making progress instead? To help you focus on how you are working on it and making progress.
Mel always says progress isn't linear. Maybe she's right.
She is! Imagine! So how about I'm overcoming my challenges steadily each day. Every day presents a new chance for growth. My efforts are worthy. I can envision my success. These are actually really great, and I should probably do affirmations in my daily life too. Let's do this top one. I like it. I am overcoming my challenges steadily each day. Because we are. We make it through the day. And if we make it to the end of the day, then we've done it. We've overcome our challenges. All right.
I am overcoming my challenges steadily each day.
Look, he says it with a smile. Say it with a big old smile. I'm overcoming my challenges steadily each day. Huzzah!
I really am, aren't I?
Yep, see? Just saying it out loud helps, doesn't it?
Affirmations are intense.
Next one, let's do your relationship with your friends and family. You're afraid you're too much for people, as if you need too much help?
That, and I guess they constantly have to be worrying about me. Not that it's bad to think about other people at all, but I mean, like, they have to manage me. I don't want them to feel that way.
Do they make you feel that way when you try to tell them how you're feeling?
Not usually. I mean, there have been people in the past, but they were also kind of mean.
I feel like you need to believe that other people care about you, and that they're listening to you isn't managing you, but showing that they care about you.
Yeah, maybe.
So how about I am loved and valued by my friends and family. People admire and respect me. I am worth it. I recognize my worth. My life is full of love. Ah, jeez. These are all ones that I really need to hear too, so it's like I'm getting therapy. It just keeps happening. Video games, what are you doing? Alright. Jack Nolan, what have you done? Now I must sing for 5 minutes. So how about now? What should we choose? I'm thinking about choosing the third one. I recognize my worth. My life is full of love. Yes, yes, that is true. Let's all do affirmations today. Yay!
I recognize my worth. My life is full of love. Like I love my dog. He's pretty great. I love you, Caesar. Wow, saying that out loud. Hold up. Wow, saying that out loud feels weird, even though I know it's true. Then you just need to practice until it doesn't feel weird. Yeah, you're right. And lastly, communication. You're afraid that if you tell people how you're feeling, they'll look down on you. Yeah, like I'd be a terrible leader. or that I can't handle anything in general. It catches people off guard that I get overwhelmed and need time to cool down. Yeah. I like being around people, but sometimes it can get to be too much.
Hold on, I have to turn off my heater. All this singing's got me blushing, so the heater's too much heat. I'm warm enough from shame.
But I also know the only way for people to know that is for me to tell them. I like to believe people are more understanding than I sometimes want to give credit. But there's something that there's always that fear, you know. There we go. I guess if I tell them and they still don't listen, then maybe, just maybe, it's not my problem anymore. I don't know. Let's try an affirmation, saying your wants and needs are valid. You're right that some people will respect that, but others won't. But that doesn't change the validity of your wants and needs. How about we go with something like my needs are valid, communication is strength. I am worthy of being heard, listening is a form of love. My wants and needs are keys to my success. Which one should we choose? Oh good, it's been 5 minutes. Oh, it's so hard. This is fun though. I'm having a good time. Reading and also singing is so difficult. I'm feeling my needs are valid. Communication is a strength. This one is good. How can I put this somewhere? All right, everybody, say it with me. My needs are valid. Communication is a strength. My needs are valid. Communication is a strength.
Jonas seems taken aback by his own words. You have a good feeling about this affirmation.
Yeah, I like that.
Great. We've got 3 affirmations. Let's go over them one more time. You don't have to sing it.
I am overcoming my challenges steadily each day.
Good job. Now the second one.
I recognize my worth. My life is full of love.
Aww. And lastly,
my needs are valid. Communication is a strength.
Okay. All right. Now it's time for my therapy. I am steadily overcoming my challenges each day. Heck and am. doing it.
All right.
I forgot the second one. My needs are valid. Communication is a strength. Yes. Yes.
Feel like I can already feel my mindset changing just by saying these 3 affirmations today.
Just imagine how they'll make you feel with even more practice. When you feel ready, go ahead and use the forgive oil too if you think you still need the extra push.
Thanks a lot, Rosemary. No, Bella's always burning candles and stuff when she does her thinking stuff. I wonder if she'd let me borrow one when I'm practicing. But maybe I should just focus on these affirmations first.
Candles.
What? Is it a bad idea for something?
No, just massage candles are neat, that's all. No, not at all. It's just got me thinking, but it's nothing.
Well, I should get going.
Of course. Make sure you let me know how the affirmations go.
Will do.
A candle. Pretty sure the shop has an old candle holder. Could probably put something together for Jonas using that. Oh, big time. Let's see. Should check out my Discord. Oh, what's going on my Discord? Ooh. I love games that do that, don't you? Oh my gosh, it's snowing outside? Sorry, somebody just messaged me that it's snowing outside. Holy moly. You sent me a present? What is this? Oh! Thank you! Oh my goodness! Thank you so much! I just threw that on there so I wouldn't forget about it. I've been saving up orbs. Yay! Oh, I'm gonna equip it immediately. Thank you so much. Now I have pretty cherry blossoms when you look at my profile on Discord. Thank you so much, Daily Gamer Nerd. That's so sweet. I'm gonna do a little dude. Send you the dude gift too. There you go. Get duded. Alright. Let's jump back into it. Just saw him, we saw Jean. We gotta go to the shop. We have so much stuff to buy. But we'll go there last. Talk to Nisha. You approach the art studio and you hear what you think is Nisha pacing back and forth. If you're not going to let me work, I don't know what to do. She must be fighting with the Fibbly Nibblies again. I better get in there. You walk into the studio. Rosemary, I'm at wit's end. Do you have that spell I asked for? Let me see. Here it is. The divination oil. Perfect. Divination oil. This should let me talk with them, right? Not entirely. Also, I wouldn't recommend trying that again after our last attempt. You do have a close relationship with the Fibbly Nibblies, but that relationship is too strained to confront them directly without an experienced witch. Then what's the point of this oil? You asked for it! What do you mean, what's the point? I feel like I'm almost there with figuring out this community mural project. Is there any way to figure out what to do without talking directly to the Fibbly Nibblies? Is there a way? Is there a way? I should just yell at them some more? Ignore them until they crumble? Fumigate them? None of these are good! What the heck? Be calm. Be calm. How am I supposed to be calm? She asked me to do a thing, and she's just gonna be like, what the heck? I better have just best not helping her at all. Tell you what. I'm gonna yell at him. I yell at him. No, I should be doing something you have experience in doing. You don't want the Fibbly Nibblies to destroy the art studio again. Maybe you could figure out what to do, but not at the studio. Safely away from those spiteful spirits. You did sense Nisha's desire for the divination oil from her letter. Is there a form of divination you could do? That's it. Let's do a tarot reading and see what the cards say. Is this something you can actually do? Yeah, heckin' normies can do it, Nisha. You could do it. Of all the forms of divination, it is the one I'm most familiar with, yes. And of course, I'm still learning, but there aren't consequences for tarot readings. Did you post it in the server? Oh wait, that's right, Bird. I have to fix my Discord server link. What's that? So, I want to see this box. Ooh, cat heaven. No wonder they love you. The poor man's cat tunnel. All right. Get back to it. If you would like to join the Discord, here's an invite link. To anybody who's not in there, please come hang out at the cottage. Let's try it then. Where do we get a tarot deck though? I already have one. Yeah, I have one at my place. We can do it there. Yeah, that's probably best. Who knows what that Fibbly Nibblies would try if we did it here. Let's get going then. Bringing her back to my place, guys. You and Nisha make your way to your home. I showed off my cool garden and my adorable little altar and all my moons and all the beautiful hand painting and filigree everywhere. Gosh, I love it. I wish I had a house. You and Nisha make your way to your home. Wow, I haven't been here in ages. It still looks the same as I remember it. Yeah, I didn't bother to change anything considering I'm not here for that long. Well, that and I kind of like the place already. I keep my deck on the altar. Let's do the reading there. Alright. You and Nisha stand over at the altar. First, let's apply this oil. Okay. And then let me shuffle the cards to cleanse them of their old energy. You take the cards in your hands and shuffle them a few times. So, how does this work? First, we need to decide what spread we want. I think a 4-card spread might be best. As I said, I'm still learning, so I'd like to avoid the more complex ones, if that's all right. As long as I get answers. Just ask. I think of it as more of guidance than answers. Let's just get started. You draw 4 cards. The first card will tell us the problem we're facing. The second card is the obstacle. The third card is the recommended action to take. And lastly, the 4th card shows the outcome. Sounds straightforward enough. Well, let's see if it remains true once we flip the cards. Let's see what the first card is. Flip. The Magician. Pretty. Wow, these cards are beautiful. Did you draw them yourself? No, actually. My gran made this deck for me. Aw, Gran! Our family's custom is that the head witch gives the tarot deck to their apprentices once they start training. I feel like I could learn a thing or two from your gran. She's an excellent artist. I actually would love to draw more plants. I love this palette being so soft. This whole game has such a beautiful art to it. Anyway, what does this card mean? So this is the Magician, depicted by a plant called Dittany of Crete. This card symbolizes skill, focused energy, and manifestations. Though we're reading this card for a tricky situation, the card is probably telling us there's a lack of these things. I have the skills! I don't think the card necessarily means your artistic skill in this case. Remember, we're asking what to do about the Fibbly Nibblies. I think in this case, the card is saying that maybe you and their energies are out of sync. Somehow, you aren't communicating effectively, so you can't harness each other's energy. What do you think? I guess it's figuring out how to communicate then. But we tried that and it didn't work. I wouldn't say that was our best attempt though, so this card is telling us there's something more to do here. Maybe we should go ahead and turn the next card. Oh, the devil. So our obstacle is the devil. Behind me, sit on. Now, this one makes perfect sense. Filthy devil. getting in my way. Hang on, this card might not mean what you think it does. But it does mean there's some sort of chaos going on right now in your life. Perhaps the manipulation and confusion. But I remember when my gran talked to me about this card and why she chose the Sundew to represent it. And I was like, it's carnivorous, duh. And she said, yes, that was part of it. But when people first started collecting Sundews, they thought they were the most darling plants. And then they discovered they were carnivorous. Someone exclaimed that Sundews were then vegetable wickedness. And my gran thought it was hysterical. When you're dealing with the devil, sometimes you need to just laugh at the absurdity of things. Sometimes, by not embracing the chaos, you cause more friction. Oh, have a great day, DJ Medic! Thanks for hanging out! Bye! I've been trying to cut them out of my life more. Oh, okay. I've been trying to cut them out of my life more recently, so more so than I did when I was younger. Even then, it's not like they didn't cause trouble. I liked the Fibbly Nibblies, but it was exhausting being the weird girl in class. I just wanted to fit in. Did you ever think you were weird? What? No. I always thought I was fine. It was everyone else. I could be myself with the Fibbly Nibblies. Let's pull the next card. Whoa! What's pouring out of the flower? So temperance represents the actions you can take. This is interesting. In a good way or bad way? Well, it implies something in your life needs healing. And since this reading is regarding the Fibbly Nibblies and what you should do about them, it might be that the two of you need to do some healing work, which is a step beyond communicating. I tried asking them what they wanted before. I feel like that wasn't the right approach. It might be more of what you both want. Temperance usually means something along the lines of cooperation and finding harmony. The other curious thing is temperance is number 14, while the devil is number 15. So if you can heal your relationship, you might find harmony in the chaos. But how do I heal my relationship with them? You said you used to play with them as a kid, right? Yeah. No. Have you tried recently? No. I mean, I'm not a kid anymore. So maybe it's not playing with them like when you were a kid, but somehow still including them in your life. You said they were a big source of your creativity, so maybe it's something along the lines of that. Maybe you're right. So what's the outcome? Let's look! Oh, hell yeah, queen! Ha! The outcome is the Empress. What's so funny about that? The Empress is the card of creativity, uncontrolled creativity at that. It's also a card of nurturing. If there was a card to represent you, I think this would be it. Huh, the Empress. I think I could work with that. Aha, I'm a heckin' queen. Slay queen! Alright. But what could it imply for me and the Fibbly Nibblies? So it sounds like if you're able to find balance with the Fibbly Nibblies, you might become even more creative. What I thought was holding me back all my life was my way forward? That's what the cards seem to say. Of course, this is going to take some work on your end. Yeah, it will. There's not much time either. Maybe this festival piece can be the start of something new with the Fibbly Nibblies. Yeah, maybe it could be. I wish there was some way to at least set us up to work peacefully together. Devin always says you can sort through your own problems over a cup of tea. Tea, huh? That gives you an idea. If only life were that simple. I'm going to head back to the studio. Maybe I can start to refigure things out there. Sounds good. I'm glad the tarot reading seemed to help. I've never done a reading for anyone else before. It was an exciting experience. Here's to the both of us learning new things today. I'll get going though. Thanks again for your help, Rosemary. You know, Jamina has that old teapot at her store. I wonder if I can make something with that. Nisha might not realize it, but Devin is onto something. Cool. Alright. Let me go back out to the village. I got Devin to talk to. Sip of my tea? This isn't tea, this is coffee. Blah, blah, blah. Coffee's so gross. Oh, why? I wish I had my own creamer. It was so tasty. Alright. Onward to Devon. I wonder how Devon's meeting with Ruth and Mel went yesterday. They seemed confident enough. You knock on the music studio door. Rosemary, I'm so glad you're here. Whoa, did I do something? Yes, you helped me big time. The countdown meditation along with the confidence spell really worked. Ruth and Mel. I also loved it. But Ruth and Mel loved the song I composed. Really? That's great to hear. Though I wouldn't give myself too much credit. You're the one who wrote the song after all. Yeah, but without your help, I would have been too nervous about playing it properly, you know? Oh, Devin. What are friends for? Sparkly Devin! So cute. Yeah, the power of friendship! I don't know what I would have done without you. Or what I'm going to do without you. Oh, honey. Devin, Rosemary, you go first. No, you. It's just these past weeks have been really great, even with all their ups and downs. I was about to say the same thing. But let's not focus on the sad stuff just yet. We've still got a few days, and then there's the festival. What's left for you to do before the festival? Now that the song got approved, the musicians need to practice it. I don't think that'll be too hard, though. They all seem pretty skilled. I also offered to help finalize the lineup and run the stage for the festival. Wow. You're gonna run the whole show. And then Ramsey and I have a pretty good act. See my one crow show, please. You're gonna run the whole show. Devin, sovereign of the stage. Oh, geez, that's too much. Besides, it's really about the musicians and Flora. I'm pretty excited, though. It feels really great to bring all the musicians together. I think we're really going to capture the spirit of Flora with our music. Together! It's really great to see you this excited. Well, we'll see how I feel the day of. I think you're gonna be just fine. As an artist, it feels like I should want to be the center of attention. And there's an expectation that I should constantly be putting myself out there. But it's so exhausting, and then I spend all my time stressing out about it. I could be working on composing or collaborating with other musicians instead, you know? I don't get why making art never actually feels like it's about making art. Does that make sense? I think so. Basically, you want to make music without all the other stuff. I just want to study witchcraft without all my family's expectations. Those expectations are made up anyway, and for some reason, they all just seem to accept it. None of them seem happy about it either. Yeah, that's exactly it. I was kind of amazed when I was honest with everyone at the full moon ritual. Everyone was just alright with it. I've never had that happen before. Usually I get told if I don't do things exactly this way, that I'll never make it. But you know what? I think that's nonsense. Yeah! Look at this rebel energy! I am feeling a little fired up, though maybe I should calm down a bit. There's still a festival to focus on. I should probably be getting back to the music, too. Still got lots to do and only a few days left. Yep. Let's do our best. Cool. Purple! This feeling again. This time it's the amethyst. That'd be the perfect for Devon's locket. Amethyst has protective qualities and helps quiet the mind. So, if they don't have time for a countdown meditation, the amethyst could help instead. Let me write this down in my grimoire. And let's go to Jamina's store! Jamina! Oh, did you get my letter? Does that mean you're here to buy my antiques? I sure hope it is. I'm thinking of doing a bit of rebranding after the festival. Maybe something like Jamina's Common Goods. Nothing exciting sold here. Not that I'm not glad you've been my loyal customer during your stay, but I need more than one customer to keep this shop open. That's enough of me. Enjoy the low prices. So it went from $4,000 to 10. How silly. Oh, everything's so cheap now. Oh my goodness. I'll just buy all of it. Oh, thanks, Jamina. Home we go. You don't have anything to say, do you? You've got a shiny thing for me? Ooh. Give me that shiny thing. Wait, didn't I already give you a treat? Oh, sneaky bird. You sneaky bird! You can't fool me. Alright. I wonder if I can work on the gifts. Yeah, I should be able to make Ruth's gift and Jean's gift, right? Or are they not gonna let me do that until I've gotten everybody's stuff? Ah, boo. Fine. I'll go to bed. Okay, let's see. Hey Ramsey, I want to talk a little more about the idea I mentioned yesterday. You know, how I've had those strange feelings after talking to folks, like sensing colors and stuff? Well, I was thinking about crafting some enchanted items, incorporating what I've been sensing. You know, to help them even after we've left. Do you think that's a good idea? What? That's what good witches do, right? Yeah, I know it's extra effort. No, it's not an experiment. Yeah. I'm not trying to assert my magical skills at all. I just want to help, for real. Ah. Yeah, I've already got some idea on what to craft. I think I've been thinking about it for a while now, but only just realized it. But I wanted to see if it was actually a good idea first. Thanks, Ramsey. Let's enchant some items. Time to write these ideas down in my grimoire. Alright, now I can. Oh, because I don't have any more things to do. They don't want my help now. They're like, ah, we can fix our own problems. We're strong, independent, normal people. Strong, independent muggles. Don't need no witch. Will, of course, continue to keep up the garden because I love it. What a wonderfully relaxing time. Didn't I pull the leads in this one? I did, okay. Let's make our enchanted items, shall we? Maybe Ruth couldn't. Okay, enchanting items. Enchanting items is similar to crafting spells. If you have the item to enchant, it'll appear on the altar once you click the character portrait in the grimoire. You can also see the ingredient symbols in the recipe box. Use the symbols to identify which ingredient you need, but there's also one special ingredient. The crystal. Click on the gold bowl to cycle through the crystals in your inventory. The correct one should match the color on the icon. Thanks! Right? The moon one? Okay. We need some red and some purple. Red, some purple. What's this one? Yeah. Okay. I think I'm missing something. Yeah, that's the correct one. This, what am I missing? Did I pick the wrong plant? This is purple too light. Oh, it needs to be... There we go. Enchanted vessel. Oh, pretty! Look at that! Oh, I love the art in this game. It's so gosh dang beautiful. Next up, we will make for... We'll make the one for June. He needs the egg. This one calls for lavender, yarrow, and calendula. Enchanted journal. Oh, it's so cute! I love it. Lastly, I'm gonna do Devon's locket. Purple. And geranium. And that was calendula, right? Yeah! Pretty! Oh, we repaired it. I love that. Oh, I think I'm actually done. Dang. I want to do more. I love looking at all the art. Oh, what you got for me, bud? Huh? Is this the last crystal? One crew treat coming up. Yes, I promise to still give you treats even if you don't have crystals for me in return. Oh, it's a citrine. Wow, this one is gorgeous too. Orange is such an energizing color, don't you think? Thanks for finding all these crystals for me, Ramsey. They'll be good souvenirs. Let's change our outfit again. Should we go Kiki style? Or like a little cute bow and no earrings. It's real simple. This one's kind of like this vibe for me. Long dress. None of the hats really match any of the outfits, and that kind of drives me crazy. Onward! Let's go out to the village and talk to Ruth. Ruth, I got you a broom! Let's give this besom to Ruth. I hope she likes it. I never made something like this before for anyone else, or anything like this to begin with. You walk up to Ruth's office and knock on the door. Rosemary, hello! Sorry, I'm about to head to a last-minute meeting. Is everything alright? Yes! I just wanted to give you this. You hand Ruth the besom. She holds it tenderly in her hands. Rosemary, this is wonderful. What do I owe you for this? Oh, nothing. It's a gift. Well, a goodbye present, really, since the festival's almost over and... well, you can use it to cleanse energy from her room. I figured you could take it with you on your travels. Of course I will. Oh goodness, I wish I didn't have this meeting. It seems so rude to run off now. It's not a problem, really. I understand there's a lot to get done before the Floralia Festival. This truly is such a lovely gift. We've been very lucky to have you. Thanks. I should get running now, though. I can't wait for the harvest ritual you've planned for us. Alright, now talk to Mel. Time to check on Mel. I know I've said this before, but please let her be okay. You walk up to Mel's office. You see her sitting at her desk. She actually does seem... Rosemary, good to see you! Wow, this might be the first time I've seen you not freaking out, exhausted, sick, or hiding. Oh, God. Oh, Mel! Yeah, you might be right about that. Sorry, that was rude. No, it's true. But I think thanks to that visualization exercise we did and the boundaries charm... Oh, did you use it? Mm-hmm. After you left, I actually went through the visualization exercise again. Then this morning, I held a meeting with the finalized plan and redelegated some tasks. Honestly, I was still worried about people thinking I was lazy or avoiding work by delegating, but I held strong. And no one seemed angry. Shock! I think they appreciated that I had a much clearer vision of how things should run. Which I guess isn't surprising, but still. Though I do have a question for you. Huh? Sure. Did you really write all those rituals for Coven Politic? Oh. All of them, but Avon Elsit ended up becoming a little more popular than intended. I guess my genius was a little too much. It's not that I'm mad. Well, I am a little. But I just feel so silly for falling for it. You really shouldn't. Yes, I should, because you're right about magic. I was just looking for a quick fix or something to help me cope. I didn't want to take time to actually deal with what was wrong. I don't think you're being entirely fair to yourself. I did partly write the rituals to make fun of people, which isn't nice. No, of course, but I feel like I hold some responsibility for my actions. I love this village, Jean and Jonas, and I want nothing more than to see them succeed. But I can't forget about myself and my well-being. I want to be successful too, which is why I think I might try to find a teacher after the festival. Not that I want to be a full-fledged witch like you, but you've inspired me to find someone to guide me on my practice. Aww! So, that when I feel like I'm getting lost, I know how to refocus. Especially if I'm to become mayor. What do you think? I've never inspired anyone before. Does it matter what I think? If that's something you want to do, then it's the best thing you can do. Though, I guess that is what I think. It's a shame you're only here for 2 weeks. Maybe when you're done with your training, you should come... You see Mel take a quick look at the clock. My next meeting! I'm so sorry, Rosemary, but I've got to run. Some things never change. I suppose they don't, but I'll see you later, okay? Yep, bye! This feeling, is this the rose quartz? It is the crystal of love, both for yourself and others. That would work perfectly for Mel's hourglass. Let me jot that down in my grimoire. Let's go talk to Jean. I hope Jean likes this journal. Woo. You walk up to the cafe, it still says closed, but the lights are on, so you know Jean is inside. Is he still making that batter? You walk to the kitchen, and yes, you do indeed hear Jean making even more batter. I suppose the more Madelines, the merrier. You poke your head through the kitchen door. Jean looks up at you and gives you another thumbs up. Hold up the journal. Jean sees the journal. He stops mixing and walks over to you.
What's this?
It's for you. Jean takes the journal and flips through its pages. So you can write down all your thoughts and stuff, like if you're stuck on a recipe, or mad at another critic. Or anything, really.
I see.
It's also a goodbye present.
Goodbye?
Yeah, I'm leaving after the festival, so...
That's right.
Jean continues to look through the journal.
This is good work. You're going to make an excellent witch.
Oh, we got a smile from Jean! Was that a... Did you just compliment me?
Oh, it's gone.
Am I actually your favorite witch?
You're the only witch I know.
So favorite by default. Ha!
I need to get back to the batter.
Of course you do. It's fine, I'll get out of here. but you better save some of those bad lines for me. Jean nods his head. You leave the cafe.
Oh, you leave the cafe.
Wait, you leave the cafe. Jean's not saying this. I'm Jean's favorite witch. That was adorable. Ah, I love Jean. Okay, talk to Jonas. You approach the festival grounds. Everything seems to be running smoothly. I wonder how the affirmation forgive oil combo worked out for Jonas. You spot Jonas and sees her over by the stage.
Hey, Rosemary!
Yeah!
What's up?
I was just stopping by to ask how yesterday went.
Oh, let's take a seat over there.
You and Jonas walk over to the bench and sit. Things seem to be going pretty well around here.
Yeah, for sure. I was worried for a moment, to be honest. We were still getting stuff done after my freakout, but it was just awkward.
Jonas grows serious.
Thank you.
Huh? I mean, sure, but why?
For the spell, duh.
Oh, right, of course.
Isn't that why you came here to begin with, to see how it worked?
I guess you're right.
I've had a lot of people to give up on me in the past, but you worked with me on those affirmations, and I practiced the affirmations as you told me to do. When I felt ready, I used the oil and called a meeting. I was really nervous and all, but when I explained everything, no one was mad, like at me. The crew could tell something was up after that day, but they didn't want to bring it up until I seemed ready. Obviously, I apologized because lashing out like I did is never okay. But then I explained needing space and getting overwhelmed, especially when I'm uncomfortable. And we all agreed to communicate better about our needs and keep an eye out for each other. It was the first time I've experienced something like this. People actually listening. Other than Jean and Mel, of course. One of my crew members mentioned she was also feeling on edge too, because of the festival and the pressure for doing it well. And then everyone else started talking about it too. Before I knew it, we were all talking about how much we wanted the Floralia Festival to succeed, and how we all wanted to do our best. I've never rallied people like that before. It almost felt cleansing. Wait, did you accidentally give me a cleansing spell? Those are a thing, right?
Cute. No, I didn't, but I'm really proud of you. You're blushing.
Thanks. But to be honest, I couldn't have done it without you.
My magic only does half the work.
But that's still half. It feels like so much has happened over these past 2 weeks. Even if the festival ends up not meeting expectations, a lot has changed for the better because of you. I know I've been better since meeting you.
You're definitely becoming a better leader. We still have to see if I've become a better witch.
All that's left is the festival. I keep thinking there's more, but there isn't.
There's what comes after the festival.
Well, yeah, but I don't really want to talk about that. Think about that, since you'll be...
Oh. Hug him romantically. Jonas hugs you back. You both stand in silence for a little while.
I guess I should get back to work now. Don't want all your magic to go to waste.
I should get going too.
See you later.
Yep, bye. Blue. Turquoise? Huh? What's this? Celestine? Is this the last ingredient for Jonas's candle holder? I guess that makes sense. It's calming, provides clarity, and aids in communication. Yeah, I think that'd be perfect. Let me write that down in my grimoire. Onward! Tanisha! Tunisha, not Tanisha. You know what I mean. You walk up to the studio and knock on the door. I wonder if the tarot reading helped Nisha at all. Come in! You look around the studio. It looks like chaos, but not like fibbly-nibbly chaos. You seem like you're in a good mood. Yeah. I've been figuring out that community mural idea I pitched for the full moon ritual. At the full moon ritual, I think it'll be really great to have everyone in the village add something to the wall. Something to remind us that we're a community, even when isn't a festival. What do you think? I've never coordinated a community event before. A piece of art that you don't have to make yourself. A community art experiment. I love it! I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee, sorry. Ah, God, I always forget how blech it tastes, you know? Ha! I thought you would. Of course, I still have to manage it and make sure no one draws anything inappropriate. Right now, I'm trying to figure out what supplies I need. If I need anything, Mel wants the order in by the end of the day. That's why the studio looks like such a mess. Makes sense. And, how are other things going? You mean with the... Yeah. Let's take a quick walk to the beach. They hate it when I talk about them in front of them. Are you sure you have the time? Well, not really, but our beach talks might be coming to an end soon, so let's head out then. Oh, sorry. Let's head out then. You and Nisha walk towards the beach for maybe the last... It's best not to think about it. We kind of have a thing going on with Jonas. I shouldn't just be holding hands with anyone, right? Shout, race you! You take off running. Not so fast! Nisha runs after you. When you get to the beach, both of you are out of breath. I won! No, I did. Honestly, I don't really care. I just need to sit down and catch my breath. Me too. You and Nisha sit on some rocks. So... The Fibbly Nibblies have been oddly quiet. I've been trying to talk to them. Not using magic or anything, more just thinking aloud so they can chime in if they want. So? You just got a letter in the mail?
Is it bills? That's usually what letters I get in the mail.
Who knows? Maybe after the last blow-up, they exhausted themselves too. They could also be feeling guilty for the mess. That would be a first. Though you could be right, but I need them to respond to me if we're going to fix our relationship. But it feels great being this energized about art again. I wish I felt this way all the time. Don't we all? Right? Sometimes I wonder if it's worth turning your passions into work. The highs are so high, but the lows leave you completely burnt out, and then add spiteful spirits on top of it. That's not actually entirely fair. When I got home, I went instantly into push away mode, which is why they acted poorly. It's hard to figure out the right thing to do when you're exhausted. At least the festival's almost here. Yeah, that'll be a lot off my mind for sure. These talks have been super helpful over the past few weeks too. I'm kind of going to miss them. Me too. But we can't get to press before the festival, right? Right. Nisha stands up proudly and looks out towards the ocean. This festival is going to be a huge success. The Fibbly Nibblies and I are going to be friends again. Gran is going to travel the world finally, and Rosemary will become the most famous Von Teasel there ever was. I don't know about that last one, but I'll hopefully at least complete my training. I think I'm going to cut this beach chat a little short. I don't want my creative energy to go to waste. Neither do I. Good luck with that final preparation. Bye! You look out at the ocean. Our final beach chat, huh? Whatever this feeling is that I'm feeling right now, I'm not liking it very much. It's been nice getting to know Nisha these past few weeks. I wish there was something I could add to her teapot to help her. Orange. That's it! The citrine Ramsey gave me! Orange citrine helps with both clarity and manifestation. Yes, that'll be perfect. Just let me jot that down in my grimoire. See, apparently I owe the bank 5K and missed mortgage payments, but I only missed the one when I was in a coma. What the heck? Can you send them a doctor's note? You should probably call the company. Just call the bank. Be like, hey. Hard to pay things when I'm not conscious. Time to give Devin this locket. I really hope they like it. You walk up to the music studio and knock on the door. Rosemary, I don't have a lot of time, but no worries. I made you something. Devin holds up the locket. Wow, this is... Devin puts on the locket. You said you wanted something to help you remember to stay calm, so I made this with you in mind. I love it! Devin gives you a big hug. I wish I wasn't so busy with last-minute things, or else we could... It's alright, really. I'm definitely going to wear this tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. I'm glad you like it, but I'll let you get back to your work now. I've got to mentally prepare for tomorrow, too. Yeah, the harvest ritual, right? Yep. Then it all comes to a close. I'll see you around then. I might have time before the festival to hang out if you want. Yeah, I'll let you know. Bye! Wow, they really like the locket. I'm really glad I met Devin. But all things come to an end. That's a huge bummer. Oh, I don't need to buy any more of these things because I have all of them. Let's go home! Can I do this now? Nope. Is tomorrow really the festival? No, okay. Festival's in like 3 days. Me, sorry. Whew. I guess 3 hours of voice acting, 7 different voices will do a little something to your throat. Poor Mel turned into a totally different character. Huh, it's treat time. Ah, of course I gotta give him treats. Here you go. Oh, good bird. Yeah, you won't mess up your beak. Right, let's change clothes. I honestly really enjoyed, oh, this is cute. This one? Or this one's so fancy. Let's do this one. No glasses. Yeah. Excuse me. All right, let's get to work. We've got an enchanted hourglass from Mel. Some rosemary, some pea flower, and some hollyhock. Yeah, let's fix this thing up. Oh, it's gonna be so cute. Pretty! Oh, that's beautiful. Keep crafting. Let's make a candlestick for Jonas with this one. Some that, this, and this. Oh, that's gorgeous. I love it. And one more. Gotta make that teapot. So, ready. That, this, and I think this one is that. Yeah, nice. I love it. It's pretty. I can't wait to give everyone their thing. Woo! Let's go check on the garden.
Water everything. I don't think we need to pick any more stuff, so I'll just leave it be. Pull the weeds. All right. Talk to Mel. Oh, we can't talk to Ruth anymore. Time to give Mel this hourglass. I really hope she likes it. You walk up to Mel's office and go to the open door when all of a sudden... Ouch! Ouch! You and Mel collide as she bursts out of her office. Oh my goodness, Rosemary, I'm so sorry! It's alright. I think I'll survive. I'm running to another meeting. Is there something you need? I have this for you. Oh goodness. Rosemary, this is beautiful. Did you make this? Yeah! I decorated the hourglass with things that reminded me of you. It's supposed to help you make time to focus on yourself or whatever. I don't know what to say. That's okay. It's just a little gift, really. You know, for dealing with me for these past 2 weeks. Let me put this on my desk. I'm so sorry I have to run. Don't worry. I know everyone is busy right now. I need to get ready for the harvest ritual too, so... Of course! We're all looking forward to it! See you at the festival! Yep, yep. Alright. I already gave Jean his book. Yeah. Jonas, you get a candlestick. Time to give Jonas this candle holder. You see Jonas in front of the festival grounds. Things seem pretty hectic, but it's really coming together. Jonas!
Rosemary! What's up? I don't have a lot of time right now.
Not a problem. I just wanted to give you this.
Wow, are you sure this is for me? This is like really fancy.
Do you like it?
Oh geez, yes, of course. I've just never owned something like this before. I don't have anything for you though.
Don't worry about it. I just thought it would be a nice souvenir, so you don't forget about me. All the ingredients are things that came to me as we talked over these past few weeks. I figured I'd put them on a candle holder, so to use whenever you practice your affirmations. Aw. Or whatever, really. I don't know. I just wanted to give you...
Hey, Rosemary, I really appreciate it. I really do.
I'm glad.
Jonas! Jonas!
Ugh, I gotta go. Sorry again for not having time to chat. I might have a bit more time later, though. We should be wrapped up building everything by tonight.
That's great. I'll see if I can stop by later then.
Awesome. See you.
Bye. To give Nisha... Alright, let's drop off this teabot. I hope Nisha likes it. You walk up to the studio and knock on the door. Oh, Rosemary. I'm sorry, but I'm actually kind of busy right now. Oh, I just wanted to give you this. Teapot! What is this? Do you like it? It's beautiful! You really didn't have to. It's partly a goodbye present, but also something to help you mend your relationship with the Fibbly Nibblies. I figure tea is a nice thing that brings people together. So whenever you're in the studio, you can make something for yourself and the Nibblies. Like an offering. Rosemary, I am honestly speechless. Thank you so much. I'll let you get back to work now, though. Yeah, sorry, I'm so busy. I'll have a little more time later, though, if you want to talk again. Good luck with the final preparations. You too. Cool. Am I done? You don't have anything else for me to buy, so... Oh my go.
Okay, now I don't know what to do. After I give them the goodbye presents, do I have anything to do? Yeah, one more day. Do I have any plan for today? Not really. Why? Yeah, I know the festival is tomorrow, but we all have to take. But all we have to do is say some words. Not that I plan on just saying whatever, but still. We'll just have to see how much the village has able to pull everything together. Do I plan on going to the festival? I guess. I mean, I have to for the ritual. That's not what you mean. Then what do you mean? Like, for fun? That is a thing I can do. And I've never been to a festival before. Yeah, that sounds like fun! I should ask someone to go with me if I feel close enough to them. On a date? Oh, I guess I could do that, but I need to massively mentally prepare for that. What if they say no? That's all right. Yeah, it is, but I'll think about it. Yep, and it's always okay to decide to go with a friend too. I guess I know my plans for today then. We gotta go ask somebody on a date. Is it treat time? Okay, okay. It's your crow treat. Aww. The gardening is such a nice time. Some chill gardening vibes, you know how I do. Who shall I go and ask to go with me to the festival? I would like to ask Jonas. We've been working on him this whole time. He's such a little cutie pie. And he's got a cool, sweet dog. Let's go ask Jonas. You've got this, Rosemary. You're looking like a snack. He can't say no. You walk up to the town square. Yo, Rosemary, what's up? What's that face for? Come on, you can do it. Runs away. Do you want to go on a date? What the heck? Do you have to shout it to the world? Of course I'll go on a date with you. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Just not right now because I'm kind of busy. But tomorrow? Oh, like to the festival? Yeah, totally. I just need to be at the stage by the afternoon for stuff. What stuff? Just stuff, okay? That's fine. I'll find out eventually. Meet me here at the festival grounds in the morning. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Me too. See you then. I've got a date. I've got a date. Just wait till I tell Ramsey. Okay, we can go talk to anybody else. Home we go. Ramsey, I got a date. I don't think they'll actually tell him if I click on them, so I'm just gonna click that. We are just about to the end of this game. I hope you guys have liked it so far. I enjoy it as well. Today's the day, Ramsey. Time to see if all our hard work paid off. I suppose this means it's our last day in Flora, too. Yeah, I don't know how I feel. On to bigger and better things. I do look forward to a peaceful life. Getting back to my experiments will be good. It is strange. I didn't think my time here would affect me so much. I can't believe it's only been 2 weeks. But we shouldn't think about such sad things on a day like today, because I have a date with Jonas. My first date ever! And my last one, at least for a while, once we go back to Grand's solitary cottage. No thinking about that today, Ramsey. For today, we have fun! And then perform a ritual. And then see if the Harvest Festival is a complete failure or not. Oh no, what have I gotten myself into? That's right, keep it together. Flora and my friends are depending on me. I guess all that's left to do is to head to the festival grounds at Town Square. Eat my bird first. He deserves a treat. It's treat time, Ramsey! get that treat. That's enough. We gotta go to the festival. After I tend the garden one last time. One more time. To the village. Oh, wow. I guess everyone's here. That's fun. You head to the town square and see Jonas walking with Caesar along your way. He's also carrying a large bag of something. Jonas! Caesar!
Oh, hey, Rosemary.
What's in the bag?
Just something I need to drop off before our date.
You're not gonna tell me what's inside, are you?
You'll see it later, okay? Let's just get to the festival. Come on, Caesar.
Bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Jonas takes your hand as the three of you head to the town square. You get to the festival grounds. It looks like things are already going.
Just let me drop off my bag and Caesar. Rosemary and I are going on a date, so no pups this time. But I'll come get you later, alright, boy?
A few moments later, Jonas returns.
Alrighty, where'd you first?
Let me think. Ice cream, boat lake, play games. Let's play games. To the games then! Oh,
To the games then.
you and Jonas make your way to all the games.
Wow, Mel really outdid herself this year. There's so many games here.
You and Jonas look over at the plate shooting game. Let's play this one first.
Let's play this one first.
You and Jonas take off running towards the shooting game. You both pick up guns.
It's
On! You both fire away. A few seconds and a barrage of bullets later, none of the plates are broken. Huh. It's okay, it's just a silly game.
yeah, totally silly.
Surely there's something we can win here. You both look around and that's when you see it. The strongman game. Jonas, let's put those muscles to use.
My muscles?
You point to the strongman game.
Yeah, my muscles! I knew they'd be helpful for something.
Cutie. Oh, I love Jonas, he's so stinking cute. You both run to the strongman game. Jonas picks up the hammer and smashes it. Ding, ding, ding.
Take that, festival games!
Woohoo! Jonas wins a giant stuffed bear.
Here, you can have it so you can remember our date today.
Oh, you take the bear and give it a big hug.
Alright, so what's next?
Ice cream.
Yeah, the ice cream here is the best.
Oh my god, Jonas, please. You and Jonas hold hands as you walk to the ice cream stand. Why?
What to get?
So many flavors. How do I even choose?
Let's see, I think I'll get...
Jonas places his order. The biggest bowl of ice cream you've ever seen. You think you got enough?
I figured we could share it.
Oh, let me grab some spoons. You get some spoons and napkins, then find a bench to sit on. Jonas is giving Hunter from Fiona and Cake. I can see it. Also, hi, I'm late. Welcome in, CL Slime! Thanks for joining us today. We're actually at the festival. We're wrapping up for the day, so we'll see how everything goes. Right now we're on a date with Jonas. You start to eat the ice cream together, but after a while the bowl still looks mostly full. I think this will take ages to eat, even with the two of us.
Yeah, maybe I got a little too excited about sharing ice cream with you. I just wanted to make sure there was enough.
That's so funny. You smile at Jonas and take a deep breath. Then let's do it.
Do what?
Eat all of it. Jonas's face lights up.
And let's see who can eat the most the fastest.
It's on. You and Jonas devour the ice cream like two ravenous wolves. In a matter of seconds, it's all gone, but
My brain!
What a terrible idea! How do we make this stop?
Put your thumb on the roof of your mouth?
You and Jonas put your thumbs on the roof of your mouths and look at each other. This is so silly, but I think it's working?
Yeah, it totally is, but oof. Eating all that ice cream was a terrible idea. No more eating contests, but what should we do next?
Let's see. Let's get on a boat on the lake.
Yes, boats. I love boats.
Let's get one then. You and Jonas head to the lake and rent a boat. Oh, look at this little cutie pie! Pet, 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 pet.
Here, let me paddle. We're gonna go to the center of the lake.
Jonas takes the oars and begins to paddle. You expect to get farther and farther from the dock, but Jonas, I think we're going in circles.
Mel always rode the boat, so you have...
You have no idea what you're doing.
Not really.
Let's try doing it together then. You sit next to Jonas, taking one of the oars. Ready?
Let's row.
You and Jonas row in sync, managing to get to the center of the lake. You can view the whole festival from here. You take Jonas's hand and put your head on his shoulder.
It's so peaceful out here. I wish we could stay here forever.
I wish we could stay here too.
I guess after the festival you have to.
Jonas's voice trails off. You know what he's thinking. Let's not think about post-festival stuff right now.
Yeah, you're right.
But, you know, you're both thinking about post-festival stuff now. You sit in silence for a moment and just holding each other.
Our time is probably up soon. We should get rowing back.
And figure out what we want to do next.
You're right. Oh, dang. I've got to get Caesar and head to the small stage.
I'll walk you over. You walk over to Jonas's trailer. Do I finally get to see what's in the bag? Is it a surprise for me?
Ha, maybe, but first, I just want to say I've had a perfect time today, and I wish you would stay.
I wish I could stay too, but
you have to finish your training. And I know you will. You're a good witch, but maybe after?
I don't know what happens after, or if Laura needs a witch after today.
What if I need a witch after today?
Oh shit. Oh snap. Oh yeah. You give Jonas a small smile.
I know. I hate sad stuff.
Then let's just enjoy the rest of the day. You lean in and kiss Jonas. Did my mustache tickle you, Jonas?
I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too.
Be at the small stage in 5 minutes if you want to see your surprise.
Okay. Jonas heads off and you walk to the small stage. There are lots of children gathered around. An announcer comes on stage and says the next act is about to start. The audience grows quiet. A clown steps out. A clown? Oh my god! Is that Jonas? You see a clown followed by a dog? Is that Caesar? You have a feeling Mel roped him into this. Jonas and Caesar begin their act. Wow, Caesar knows a lot of tricks. Wait, isn't he supposed to be building everything for the festival? Maybe he is a slacker. You hear a group of adults cheering. You realize it's members of Jonas's crew. Oh yeah, you overhear them say, I taught Caesar that one. And then another one says, no, I did. And then another one says, well, I taught him that. Does that mean the entire crew taught Caesar tricks? That's adorable. You are genuinely amazed that anything got built, but you're proud of Jonas all the same. You are going to miss this big goof. The act ends and the audience applauds. I guess it's time to check in on everyone else.
You get back to the center of the festival. Caw-caw. Oh, hey, Ramsey. You got here just in time. I was about to walk around the festival. It does look amazing, doesn't it? Experiment success? It turns out listening to people actually makes for higher success rate. And I suppose caring about your subjects helps a lot too. That's right, Ramsey. Either way, now is the time to celebrate. I don't want to get in anyone's way, but let's go take a walk and see how everyone is doing. You see Mel, clipboard in hand, coordinating whatever needs coordinating at the time. She looks busy but happy, not tired and overwhelmed like before. People are coming up to her and asking questions, but everything is under control. Next, you see Jean and his tea and Madeline stand. You think about getting in line, but it's so long. It'll be time for the harvest ritual by the time you get to the front. Whether there's a critic in that line or not, there's no way Jean can say this was a failure. Every once in a while, you think you see a smile on his face too. You go to the pie contest where you see Ruth giving out a blue ribbon. The pies all look so good, you wonder how Ruth could pick a favorite. Wait, does the mayor get to try all these pies and more every year? Maybe being mayor is awesome? Now you question Ruth's decision to leave and travel. But maybe even tasting amazing pies after 40 years gets to be a little old. You make your way over to Nisha's community mural. People are having a good time making their mini masterpieces, or in some cases, just throwing paint. Every once in a while you see Nisha talking to something on her shoulder. It must be a Fibbly Nibbly. For the first time ever, Nisha looks like she's truly enjoying herself. Perhaps patching things up with the Fibbly Nibblies was just the trick. You wonder what's going on that stage. A group of folk musicians is currently playing, but you don't see Devin. You walk around back and see another group of musicians crowding around them. Devin has some sheet music in their hand and they're going over it with the musicians. You see a schedule of performers stapled to the back of the stage. This list is so long and so varied. Did Mel and Devin coordinate all of this? Devin doesn't even look like they want to run away from the group of musicians around them. Every once in a while, you see Devin reach up and touch the locket you gave him. Devin must be working some good magic with it. It looks like this festival is already a success. I'm not even sure the village needs my blessing. You hear the clock strike. Yep, that's our signal. Time for the harvest ritual. The last thing I have to do here in Flora. You head to the main square of the festival just as the villagers finish the altar. You can sense feelings of hope and joy radiating from the local craftspeople and farmers. Do you think this is enough for the ritual? Agreed. I think this is more than enough. This is incredible. I've never seen such an abundant harvest altar. Whoa, what kind of jam is that? Right, we feast after the ritual. Everyone felt very inspired this year. Perhaps you had something to do with it. I am brilliant after all. I'm just joking, sort of. But I'm not taking credit for all of this. Everything here took longer than 2 weeks to prepare. Just look at these props, jams, baked goods, crafts. And then together we figured out how to bring everyone and everything together again. Shall we get started then? You take a deep breath. You guess this is it. Yep, I think we're ready. You take a few steps back and put your hands out. Now everyone, I want you to make a circle and hold hands. It's time to begin our harvest ritual. All the villagers gather around and take each other's hands. Oh, harvest goddess of Flora, we come together today to give thanks for... Your Majesty, for without you to nourish our soils and community, we have none of the offerings before you now. Please share our bounty with us on this day and continue to bless us with abundance. We've all worked hard to grow these grains and fruits to unite the community through art, music, and good food. all to honor you. Villagers of Flora, join and chant. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be.
Blessed be. Oh, this feels weird.
Now to close this rite, let us feast in the presence of our goddess. And so the feast begins. You can sense the energy in Flora has changed since you arrived. People are talking, laughing, and simply having a good time. Maybe, in the end, coming to Flora wasn't so bad. You're sad to leave, but you're glad to go with a sense of accomplishment. But still, you wish you didn't have to go. Huh? Who's that? You see Ruth standing on a chair with a glass in hand. I want to say a few words. First, I've never been so proud as I am right now to be the mayor of Flora. We've all accomplished so much today. May the harvest goddess be pleased with all your hard work, but secondly, Rosemary, I know you've already said you don't want to take credit, but I think I speak for everyone when I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's been an interesting 2 weeks, but none of this would have been possible without you. That is why one of my final acts as mayor, I ask you to please return to Flora as our village witch once you've completed your training. Wow, You really weren't. I wasn't expecting this. You look over at Jonas. You're both thinking the same thing. After you finish your training, you can come back to Flora. This isn't goodbye forever. I think I'd like that. I was just thinking about how many places would be suitable for napping here. Oh, look at all of us, crazy friends. Everyone begins to cheer. Jonas runs over and gives you a big hug and a kiss. Mwah!
I can't wait for you to come back.
Neither can I. And so the festival continued into the early hours of the morning. All the food was eaten, and people danced until they could dance no more. It was almost time to catch your train home when you got home. You're glad you didn't have time for any sorrowful goodbyes. They were unnecessary anyway. You knew you'd be back someday. You went through a lot during your time in Flora. You were desperate to prove yourself as a witch at first. But then you made friends and joined a community, and you realized there was nothing to prove. And everyone else in the village realized the strength of community, and themselves too. Nisha will now find strength and creativity in her relationship with the Fibbly Nibblies, instead of keeping them and her true self at a distance. Devin might not want to be a rock star, but that doesn't make them any less of a musician. Perhaps Devin not forcing themselves to be something they're not will also make it easier for them to make new friends. Jonas will always be a little goofy, but with Caesar by his side and the trust of his crew, you know he's finally found his place. Unlike her brother, Mel will probably always be a little uptight. But with her witch training and the festival's success, you believe Mel has finally figured out how to find balance in her life. Dean better have a bunch of new tasty delights for you when you come back. Everyone's enthusiasm for his Madelines showed him that even if he has an off day, we all know he's talented. We can't be perfect all the time. And lastly, Ruth, our fearless leader. Okay, maybe not fearless, but she navigated Flora through a lot during her time as mayor. Now she's ready for the next step in her life. You'll be the first to buy Ruth's memoir about her travels. Well, Nisha will probably be first, but you'll definitely be second. And now, it's time to get back home and finish your training. You can't wait to show your Gran everything you learned while in Flora. You know she'll be proud of you. Sure, you might still butt heads sometimes, but you know she cares about you. If she didn't, she never would have sent you to Flora. You now feel more ready than ever to become a witch you've always dreamed of becoming. Thank you for playing Witchy Life Story. Thank you for making it, game developers. Do you have credits for me? Ah, thank you. Oh, me oh my. We did it, guys! Ooh. We finished our witchy life! Or at least 2 weeks of it. Oh, a wonderful little song. Let me turn it down some more. Cute bunny girl noises. It's important to stretch. I've been sitting still for a long time. You guys get a stretch reminder too. Stretch it out. This was so much fun. It was just as good the first time I played it. And we didn't get to explore like a ton of the romance options, obviously. You pick one out of 3. I don't think you can go on a date with 3 of them. I'm not sure. Let's endless mode. I did say we would check it out. I'll click around in it while we do the outro. How's that? Endless mode, keep living your witchy life in this mode for as long as you want. Sure. Oh, just perfect. Nope. Mom. Yeah, so this game, like many of the games I seem to have, okay, so I have nothing. It's not making me talk to anyone. What's the purpose if I can't? Nobody's gonna order stuff. But yeah, I've been Lunatic-tacular. And this game was so much fun. Tomorrow we have another really great game. Actually, Destiny's got it for me a while back. It's called Wander Stop, and essentially it's you make tea and sort through yours and other people's problems. It's really therapeutic. I seem to be drawn to these therapy style games, so I hope you guys come by tomorrow and enjoy them with me. I stream 5 days a week, usually like 10 a.m. That's Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. I stream at 10 a.m., but Wednesdays and Thursdays right now are going to be 7 p.m. streams. If you'd like to follow me, I post on Twitch. I'm sorry, I stream on Twitch and YouTube, but I post on social media as well. Celeste when? Celeste in December, because snow. I know it snowed like today, but we get time. Alright, random recipe. Happy Love Potion. Just make it. So I need a rose and a hollyhock and what was the last one? Do that. Is this just so we can make stuff? For funsies? I have no orders. Is it just a tootling around simulator now? Okay, lavender, olive, and geranium. But yeah, so tomorrow I think you guys are really gonna like it. You should definitely come check it out. We'll chill, we'll sip tea, it'll be a good time. What happens after? If it's forever and I just this? Okay. Village still has nothing for me. Okay. Alright, so endless mode is kind of just to tootle around and make all the stuff you want to make, basically. Gotcha. But, like I said, we didn't explore the romances with Nisha or Devin, so if you guys are interested in either of them, I would recommend coming and checking out this game yourself. So let's see. I told you where you could find me. I told you what I'm doing tomorrow. I'll tell you one last time about Movember. The reason I'm wearing a mustache this month is for men's health awareness as well as mental health awareness. You guys can click on this link here in the Twitch chat if you would like to donate to the charity. The Cottage Friends and I are together working on fundraising a little bit for the cause. You should definitely check out the website. This fundraising community and this charity raises money for over 1,300 still can't I lose the words every time I talk about it. I just lose the words. All right, they help raise the funds for over 1,300 events worldwide. To help support men with mental health issues and help raise awareness for just regular health issues. Guys, you gotta go see your doctors. Go to the doctor. Men of a certain age, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to take it. you gotta get checked out. We want you to live long. And you know, if you don't have the funds to support the charity, that's all right. You just gotta reach out to your local man and see how he's doing. Like the problem we were having with Sweet Jonas. He was taught not to talk about his feelings. And that's kind of the consensus for a lot of men. They're taught to bottle it up, but that's not where you find strength. You find strength within. You don't keep the sad and upset within. Ignore that Ko-Fi link. Go to the... Yeah, exactly, Bird. Bird knows what's up. Go get checked out, guys. But yeah, I also recommend just checking out Movember.com. That's Movember.com for more information. It's just a wealth of knowledge, truly. And, like how to talk to men about their feelings, even. There's how-tos, guys. And for men to talk about their feelings. Guys, we want to hear it. We do. It doesn't make you weak. Strength, communication is strength. That's it. Yeah. Remember your affirmations. We just learned about this. All right. Okay. But that's it from me. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. and I hope to see you guys there. Yeah, it was actually it. Okay. Goodbye. Ah! Vera, what the fuck? No! No! I love my kingdom. It's very smart. You just don't get it. You just don't get it. You don't understand. You don't understand. You can follow me in here. It's the ladies' room. No! He can't get me. You can't get me in here. You can't get me in here. Okay. This guy keeps dressing up as little girls and I'm not happy with him. Actually, can I get a fact check? Can I get, chat is the new Alexa. Chat, can I get a definition of capiche, please? Spelled C-A-P-I, sheesh. Sorry, an actual, this is C-A-P-I-C-H-E, I believe. Capiche? Or is it extra fancy and it's like C-A-P-I-C with a squiggly above it? Language is so fun.
In reality,
I wish
all
I
this
knew
time
more
it's
of
with a
them.
K.
Oh my gosh. It's
Not even a
been
C.
Kapiki this whole time.
No, wrong C. Not Kapiki.
I ate my friend
What?
today.
That's a hell of a thing to start out with.
Hey, you know what? When I was in literature class in college, they said when you're writing something, you open with a hook. That's a fucking hook. I'm gonna keep reading.
Keep reading.